take off a couple of heads a night. Somebody give me a guillotine. I just might ride on my enemies. Dog and I fuck on my energy. Nowadays they just talk, but they talk about nothing. Nowadays everybody wanna say something. Goddamn, I'm the man and it feel like it. Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm trying to get paid.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Robo of Left Face TV. Welcome to episode 99 of the Nerds of Culture podcast. We are. Hold wait, let me get my card. Hold on. Like I wrote some of these down. We are the the woke Breakfast Club. We are the woke Shade Room. We are the woke New York undercover of YouTube. We are the woke Justice Gang. We are the woke MI5. We are the what was the other one? We are the woke, or rather, the League of Extraordinarily Woke Gentlemen. Actually, you know, because we're so woke, we're not even gentlemen. We're gentle people. That's how.
People.
Yeah. That's how woke we are.
Testicle havers.
Right. the birthing people of prey.
Right. That's why I was. You know where I was going with that. I was like, what's one for balls?
Right. We're and you know, we love it so much that we can't wait for next year in June when when Super Birthing Person comes out.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how we do. That's how we do right here. That's how woke we are. But we're all of those things and so much more with just a dash of sass on.
Love it.
It's a beautiful thing. I wish I was making it up. But I'm not. I'm not making it up. It's a thing. It's real. So we got a lot.
Oh man.
Woke Incorporated. Man, dude, I like that. Yeah, we kind of are.
Presenting this year's best retro graphics game, Robo Strange. Hell no. Man, they would fire me. I'd be like, I'm the winner of 2026 best retro game. Who cares? Who cares?
He's like, wait. Now, you know what's going to happen is someone's going to have to carry him off the stage. Like, because people are going to be throwing shit at him. Because he's going to be like, he's like, what the fuck is an absolute?
What is this? A Nintendo 64 game? What the fuck is it?
He's like, the fuck is this?
Where's the ray tracing?
Right? He's like,
there's no reflection on the water.
He's like, man, you can't even. Man, this ain't got no tessellation on it.
No. No mammary glands.
Right. Ain't got no mods. Ain't got no Skyrim armor mods. Man, that's crazy. Wouldn't be me. He's like, it wouldn't be me
though.
But yeah, we are man, this is crazy. 99. Insane.
Yeah.
Wish I was making it up, but I'm not. It's been that long.
That's wild. 99. What do we do for 100? We got to do something. We got a week.
We got a week to figure it out. We'll figure it. You know what? We'll probably, because of how we operate, we'll figure it out like on Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. All right, man. No, okay, for real. What are we doing tomorrow? Oh shit! Now I leave for Puerto Rico right after that, so we gotta do it.
Oh shit! Yeah,
we gotta do it. Yeah,
this man's gonna be out here in the it's I know whenever we talk to Cypher, he's always talking about, yeah, man, going to the DR. Like, so would it be like the PR?
Yeah.
Is there like any kind of a shorthand for Puerto Rico, like the? Or is it, we going to the
well, I
Rico?
know amongst Puerto Ricans they just call it the island.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
There you go. There you go.
yeah, I don't know, but that's for us.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
wonder.
That's
Yeah, they would. Nobody else would say the island. Like, which island, bitch?
well, yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. If a black person tells me they're going to the islands, I assume they're going to like the Bahamas, the Caribbean, or some shit.
Right, right.
Puerto Rico is the furthest place from my mind when someone says the island. Either
We call
that,
it PR in New York. Okay, then there you go. Boom.
oh, okay. Well, then shit.
Yeah,
Because I'm not gonna lie. If it ain't a real place, I'll be like, oh, you on that arrow shit. You going to the island. I'm like, oh, you gonna you just think you Oliver Queen now, huh?
right.
Okay. All right, then. All right. That's what I would say if a white person told me they were going to the island. Yeah, I'd be like, oh,
That's funny.
you think you arrow out here. Okay.
Right.
All right, I'll listen to you. But no, I would I'll just say this. Before we actually get into the shenanigans, I do want to make an announcement. Technically I made it the other day, but I'm gonna make it here again. So yesterday, December 10th, was the release date of my comic, Heart of the Darkness. Issue number 1 dropped. It's up. It's on Global Comics. And as I can tell, at least 810 people have engaged with the comic on some level. 810 views is what I'm looking at right now, which to me is pretty insane because I honestly didn't expect more than like 5 people to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's dope. That's dope. I haven't even put out a YouTube video with that much numbers. That's dope.
So I mean, look. Some days I wonder how I do it. But no, the book is out, and here's what I'm gonna tell you all to do. And this would be tremendously helpful to not just yourself, but it'd be helpful to me. Is if you go on Global Comics, make sure to add the book to your list. Follow the book, whatever the case. Maybe hit that like button too on the book. And that's gonna help me out. Yeah, that's gonna help me out. Maverick, here, let me can I bring this up? I'm gonna bring this up right now. Let's yeah, there we go. Bam. Look, here we are. Let me zoom that in. I'm an old man. Can't see it. I can't see nothing. But yeah,
why is it so dark in here?
Oh man, this is wait, what is the what's that gif where the dude like takes his sunglasses off and then like gets his reading glasses and puts them on like real slow. That like that. Like, be like, let me take these off. Let me get my readers on. But no,
You gotta put at the bottom of your nose.
Well, actually, you know what I always wonder too, because and I've caught myself doing this a time or two, just like reflexively, not really thinking about it, but like you looking at something like, oh. Like, what does that do? What does that help?
I don't know. I think you just squint it. I don't know.
What's this? We like that's changing. Like that's gonna change.
Yeah. We're just trained. We're trained.
Is that the original enhance? Like yeah, CSI.
Yeah.
We're like enhance the image. Which, by the way, can I just go ahead and tell y'all, that's just not real. I mean, I guess you can kind of do it now with AI, but AI is racist. but AI is racist because I've seen them use that shit to enhance images, and I think I saw one the other day where it actually darkened the person's skin. Like it was a picture of someone who was, I guess, supposedly a criminal, but when they when they used AI to enhance the image, they made that motherfucker darker complected. And it was just like, come on, bro. Come on. But no, that's like that's like old people's version of enhance.
I mean, when you squint your eyes, I used to wear glasses, and now I'm getting back into it because I had the corrective vision surgery thing, and so for like probably a good 12 years I didn't need glasses, and now I'm getting back into it, and especially at night for driving. Goddamn. And so when you squint your eyes, you know what you do when you squint?
What's that?
You're squishing your eyeballs.
Yeah.
You're literally squishing your eyeballs so that the length between the retina and the lens adjusts and and
Yeah.
it gets a little bit clearer. I think that's a little weird when you just like like, oh, there
We're
you go.
literally cameras. We're
Yeah.
walking,
Yeah.
talking cameras.
The focal length was all wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, what did you see? I see my aperture was fucked up. The ISO
That's
wasn't
right.
right. I need to go back
That's right.
in, get in the settings, put that shit in manual. And
Yeah.
I was in movie mode, baby. That was me. I was messing up. But yeah, man. I'll just say this. I don't want to spend a lot of time harping on it, but this comic, it says 33 pages, I think, on the global comic site. It's actually 32, but I think it includes. I don't know. I think actually it doesn't include the cover. I think it includes the credits page is included in that. It's actually 32 pages. But basically, for those that are curious, you want to know, like, well, wait a minute, you say you got a comic out. Why do I want to buy your stupid comic? I don't know what your stupid comic is about. Well, here's what my stupid comic is about.
Like, rude.
You're like, yeah, actually,
first of all, you need to start over.
Yeah, right. It's like wait a minute. I'm gonna give you a chance to clean that up.
Yeah.
Because now we got to fight. Otherwise, no. In all seriousness, my comic that I poured a lot of time, energy, and money into. The first issue is the kickoff of a story about a guy by the name of Kellen Hart, who is the titular Hart of the Darkness, which is what the book is called, and his whole job. I guess let me explain like this. Has anyone in the chat ever seen the movie Low Down, Dirty Shame?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So now I'm gonna ask you a question.
Don't do that. Don't do that thing where you like quiz me and I'm like, well, okay, like it was like 20 years ago, and I don't know.
Well, no. Just as long as you have a frame of reference.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched the show Mayor of Kingstown?
Oh, in passing, yeah.
Okay.
Manny, just watching it right now. Yep.
So take that movie and take that TV show and make them do the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance. And then make that the byproduct of that, make it have a child with supernatural, like not the TV show Supernatural, but just like supernatural style stories. That's basically what Heart of the Darkness is. Kellen Hart is a guy who used to be a cop, but before that, he was raised in a family of not monster hunters, but more like fixers and judicators for the world of the supernatural. And he is now the last of his line, and he has to do the job that he doesn't actually have any desire to do. It was something he walked away from as part of his like family life, and now he's thrust into it. He doesn't really have a choice in the matter, and he's doing the job grudgingly. And his whole deal is to make sure that the creatures of the night, that the supernatural monsters that exist amongst people, that they don't get out of line. And in this particular instance, there is someone in his territory, which his territory is Memphis, Tennessee. He discovers that there is someone who is testing his gangster. They are trying to test the rules and push them to their maximum. And it's his duty to get involved in all that and shut that shit down so that he can go home and watch anime. That said, that's a gross oversimplification of the plot, but that's just kind of the vibes of what's going on. And the story kind of carries on from there. I think originally the plan was to do it as like a 4-parter for that story, but actually with the benefit of hindsight, I've kind of decided it could be wrapped up in 2.
Mhm.
So that's what's happening with that. And
You know what you should do?
what's that?
You should pin the link to
You know
Heart of
what?
Darkness in the chats. That's what you
You
should
know
do.
what? Smart guy right here. Smart man.
Because people are gonna be like, "What is that?" Click.
Yeah. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. And you know what? Here, I actually have a here, let's take this because I actually had a short that I forgot to post the other day. Yeah. I'm such a
It's a loose
professional.
cannon, cop on the edge.
Yeah,
Let's get close to this shit.
I mean, he's in his 30s, so I mean, yeah, he's kind of.
No, I
he
seen him
don't
move.
like. Yeah,
Yeah, he can still move.
Yeah, he just don't like chasing nobody. he just don't like chasing nobody.
Not because he can, but who likes to run? You know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was about to say, man, dude, who out here actually enjoys running? Yeah, I don't. I
I
don't know
know
about
somebody in chat's gonna be like, "I actually do."
you. I actually am someone. I
Yeah,
am
I
a,
actually like running.
Actually, I'm a birthing person who actually enjoys a lengthy jog. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making a bullshit at this point. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't pay me any mind. Here, we're gonna put this here. There's the link. And here, tell you what, we'll do that. And I'm also gonna place it in the description as well. Somewhere in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
there
has
it
to
is.
be part of your standard shiza anyway.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing yeah, about all this is that so apparently the reason why it kind of took me a moment to figure out what the hell was going on,
Mhm.
YouTube has changed their live stream UI. I don't know if you ever noticed, it's changed a little bit. So there's certain shit
I
that
would have
ain't where it
to.
would normally be.
I would have to stream to.
Oh, see, look, apologies.
I'm glad you.
Apologies.
I'm glad you gave me a heads up because there
Yeah.
will be a New Year's stream. Like you know, when I say New Year's, I don't mean I'm not talking about New Year's Eve. Like sometime in the new year,
Okay,
there will
got you.
January, February.
It could be anytime.
You know what I'm saying?
It could be September.
It could be tomorrow.
Yeah, you never know. But you know what you got to do? You got to follow. You got to follow,
Yeah,
and subscribe and all that stuff, so you know. Because
ring the bell, you know,
yeah.
so you get notifications. Robo Strange 2025 wrap up. That would be a pretty short stream. That would be a pretty short stream.
Man, let's look back through all the entertainment and stuff that we did all this back. I mean, actually, you streamed a lot for a good little clip. So I think you'd have a lot to. I think you'd have a lot to do.
And I joke about it. But I stream like 2-3 hours every week.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I want to know why this never counts.
Well, you know what? Not only that, but I mean, you got the radio joint too, right?
I've got the radio, WRUU Savannah.
I'm just saying, man.
7.4. I got my Substack now. You want to know what the next here's a quick pitch and we're going to get into the show.
Yes.
Have you heard all the what do you want to call it? Criticism, if you will, of Jasmine Crockett?
Ooh.
Is it anti-blackness? Is it misogynoir? Is it racist as usual? You know, read the Substack and find out, because I'm pretty sure Tabitha Speaks gets paid. You know what I mean? Allegedly.
Yeah.
Tabitha Speaks is a shill. I used to think they were just like a lib, but the way that she goes in super hard, shill. She's getting paid. She's one of them $7,000 a month. But anyways, that's the next article.
Wait, what was that? What was that thing called that when there were those leftists that got busted for getting paid under the table?
Yeah.
I forget the name of the organization.
Those were all libs. Those were all like DNCs.
All libs. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
your
100%.
girl was on there getting all hype.
Oh no, trust me. A couple of them are actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was more than it was quite a few people that I
Quite a few.
that I fuck with that were all now. But I'll say this much
Uh,
about about stuff like that is I don't have a problem with people like people who do what people like them do, like people
mm,
who are common, like they're political pundits. They're political pundits and commentators. I don't have a problem with those people getting paid, but I
right.
do have a problem with those people getting paid by the
And,
people that they're supposed to be critiquing.
and look, sometimes
Yeah.
you're a spokesperson. Sometimes you go, yes, I'm a content creator employed by the DNC because
Hmm.
because it's something I believe in, because I think the Democratic Party is where we need to go. Okay, I can say anything I want about that, but you could also tell me to go kick rocks. It's not
Right.
that they're getting paid, it's the fact that you had to get caught. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You didn't tell anybody you were getting paid,
Right.
and you know me too. And no, I would have done it anyway. Cool,
Right.
maybe. But how do I know now that you're being legit? When I come on here, me and you,
Yeah.
and we go, man, the Game Awards actually super fucking dope. And I know we had some shit that, but this shit is important. And let me tell you the stats about the Game Awards. Let me tell you how many eyeballs. And I'll tell you right now, the game industry is still alive. And if you guys don't think it's because of the Game Awards, and all of a sudden 6 months later, we find out it's this big old thing, an old dude that runs the shows giving all these content creators
Right.
$7,000 a post. And I go, okay,
Hmm.
and I love it. Okay. Does that mean I don't love video games? I've always loved video games. Just because I didn't tell you guys, I don't owe you guys shit. Obviously, it's like, nah, bitch, nah. You're trying to duck it now. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, like for me. Okay, I go tell you right now. If you see me talking like, I know a lot of people like to joke that I'm a Marvel shill, but let me
Uh,
promise you, I talk shit about Marvel. It's just that people don't pay attention when I do. I literally
they,
have a
they don't want
video.
to. They want to hear.
Right, like there's a video that I just got done editing today, an X-Men video, mind you, where I literally am going to shit on Marvel for a solid almost 20 minutes. And
All I heard was literally shit in 20 minutes.
yes. But the thing is, what people's takeaway is going to be is that, nah, you're still a Marvel shill. Even though at the end of the video, I'm going to
Right.
make a comment about how I would rather be reading a certain DC comic for a video, like or rather be making a certain video that I immediately shot after and sent to Robo to edit. That doesn't have anything to do with Marvel Comics.
And thank you for that, by the way,
You're
because
welcome.
I need to know what's going on with that story. And I'm not gonna read it unless it's sent to me to edit.
I mean, I respect it.
Sometimes I get excited with certain titles. I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that
I
one.
need to get caught up on that shit.
It's like, yeah, I want that. No, for me, like, because someone said some. It's funny you brought up the Game Awards because I literally was talking about this shit yesterday. Word had gotten out that apparently Jeff Keighley is charging people $1 million or just
For
over
ad
$1 million
spots.
for ad spots.
Yeah.
For I think he said for 3 minutes, and somebody I had responded to him basically said, yeah, that's basically almost Super Bowl prices. That's almost
You
Super
think
Bowl
so?
price. Yeah. It said
I feel like Super Bowl's way more than that.
it might be
I think
more.
it's like,
Well,
yeah.
actually, you know what? I think it might be. Okay, you know what it is? I feel like the time slot you're probably asking for is not as high because, like, game trailers usually are like somewhere between like 30 seconds to like 3 minutes. But, like,
Yeah.
when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, you're actually getting more time on the Game Awards because usually most ads in the Super Bowl aren't more than 30 seconds.
It's actually not that much more than that I was thinking. I thought maybe like 20,
really?
30. It has, like, Amazon paid $26 million for a 90-second spot, but on average, 30-second spot is about $7-8 million. You know
Oh,
what I
okay.
mean?
Well,
So
that's not that far off. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, that's what I mean. Like I thought it was gonna
there's
be
a
way more.
gap. There's a
Yeah.
gap to be sure. There's a big difference between 1 million and 7 million. But when you get into the millions, when you're still in like the single digit millions category, there's really not, to me, there's really not a whole heap of a lot of difference, but there is a difference.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, shoot.
I saw you post that,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, you know me.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck capitalism. Um, fuck billionaires and anybody trying to be one.
Yeah.
But when you have a platform with a shit ton of people watching, why is it special? Why are people upset about the cost of that ad spot? Like if yeah, that just seems par for course to me.
So it's funny you mentioned that. So the reason why I took umbrage with it is because of one reason only. If you are charging $1 million or over $1 million for an ad spot on the Game Awards, especially when Jeff Keighley has tried to act as if he is a champion of the games industry and more specifically of indie games, you are pricing out indie devs at that point.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
And I would go as far as to say too, if Jeff really wanted to impress me, not to say that he needs to, but if he wanted to impress me, he would just show the trailers. Now, I mean, you can't show all of them, but I mean, like, yeah, if you know there's some shit coming out and like it's something that you fuck with, like, yeah, man, just be like, you know what? Your money's no good here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the shit on my show. I'm gonna have a specific I'm gonna carve out some specific slots for some indie games, some stuff that I really rock with that I think the audience is gonna fucking love, and we're gonna put this shit on. Now, it does at that point, you create another problem because then it kind of gives the perception that it's kind of like a who I fuck with type of vibe.
Right.
But at the same time, I would rather
then you fuck around and do it like a Larian type shit.
Right. It's like at that point, though, I feel like even that would be better than pay to play. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially when
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Yeah. And let's keep it a buck. I was actually talking with somebody else about this the other day. I was kind of the mindset thinking like, man, shit. And we know from Software and Kojima, they ain't paying to put no trailers up. I mean, I'm pretty sure they are, but I bet you they ain't paying $1 million like everybody else.
But they don't. Those type of people don't have to. They just upload that shit to their YouTube, and 30 seconds later, it has 28 million views.
Well, it's not even just that, but Jeff has like a huge hard on for both Kojima and From Software.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, so yeah.
Like I remember when Sekiro won Game of the Year. I promise you. Look, I think Sekiro is a great game. But here, I want to pull something up. What was Sekiro up against? Here, let me see. Sekiro wins Game of the Year, Game Award.
Hey, while you picked that up, I saw some people talking about asking if I had a. Oh, where'd it go? Did I already press it? If I had they said, "Oh, you have a Substack," and there's a link in the chat.
Please hit that.
Anyways, yeah.
Yes. So okay, here's what they went up against. Sekiro was up against Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Okay.
Death Stranding. Let's see, what was it? Control, which by the way,
I've heard nothing but good things. Nothing but good things.
That should never have. First off, the fact that Control was there, I'm gonna be honest with you, I like Sekiro and all, but Control is an infinitely better game. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck here. Let's keep it real. And here I want to see what was the other. Was there another? There had to have been another title because it's usually way more. Or no.
We're gonna talk about that, Tyler Durden. We're gonna talk about that.
Super Smash Bros. That was that. Yeah. That was what it was. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But here's my thing: the fact that it. Oh, and I forgot the Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds was also in that conversation as well.
Outer Worlds isn't easy, so it seems like their only competition for that year. I know a lot of people don't like Death Stranding, but
but it was a big
That's a
game.
beautiful ass game. It's a huge
Yeah.
game. So at least in art. And then Control, Super Smash Bros. Mm,
I like that.
yeah.
Honestly, I was shocked Super Smash Bros. Ultimate didn't win because there is a little Nintendo bias at the Game
Mhm.
Awards. But the fact that like Sekiro won, I was like, I was like, nah. I was like, I don't like. I remember even the people in the audience were kind of like, like I was. You remember when Moonlight won Best Movie?
Yes.
And they had
Mhm.
brought up the people from, I think it was it
The
La La
wrong
Land?
one.
Yeah, it was
Right.
people from La La Land because everyone's like, oh, La La Land, oh my god, because
Wait,
everybody was
wasn't it opposite? It was opposite. They brought up Moonlight and it was actually La La Land who won, right?
no,
Something
no,
like
it was the
that?
other way around.
The other way around.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
damn.
the folks from La La Land they came up there, and I think it was like the director or something. And he was like, yeah, actually, we didn't win. He said it was actually Moonlight, and it was his whole and I remember like everybody was kind of like nervous. It was kind of like, wait a minute, is it? Wait, are you sure? He was like, yeah. He's like, y'all actually won. And and he even said, I think if I remember correctly, I think the conversation with, he's like, yeah, I'm not joking. He's like, this was a mistake.
Yeah, that's right.
And
That's right. And people
they
were
read the
like,
wrong.
of course, that it would be Moonlight that you fuck up like that, right?
Yeah, it's like,
Sometimes shit like that is a little
mm,
a little sus, little sus.
little sus, little. You know, like that little touch of racism right there. Little touch of
Just a
racism.
little bit,
A little bit.
just a little bit.
No, not this side. The other side.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
You see now,
my on
you're
the
just
other one.
moving it.
Yeah.
See now you're just moving it. You're
It's
spreading
up
it.
here
You're
now.
not. You got a napkin or something?
Like, you get that? But no, but yeah, that's I didn't really mean to like, but the Game Awards came up and that just it just really triggered me. But no, what we're actually here to talk about.
Yeah.
The main thing we're really here to talk about, actually. I don't know if we'll get to the other stuff, because honestly, I feel like we could talk
Pardon?
about this for a while.
Yeah.
Supergirl.
Okay, so correction, Tyler Durden. Maybe we'll
Wait,
talk
what was
about
the
it.
other thing?
Miles.
Oh, yeah, we might talk about it
Yeah.
after this, because I can actually kind of sum up my thoughts pretty succinctly on that one.
Yeah.
Yes, Supergirl. Let's talk about Supergirl. So, Supergirl, the trailer is out. It had been teased and hinted at. I technically kind of slick knew it was coming a little bit before they even said it was coming on what day it was going to be dropping, because some people I know said they were going to go see it. So I was kind of prepared. I was ready to be sat. And so Supergirl, which is going to star the House of the Dragon's own Millie Alcock, who looks to be channeling pure Kara Zor-El vibes in this picture. She looks like she's ready. She looks like she's ready to go to work. And this is for those unfamiliar. God help you if you're not. This, and I so many people were so surprised by this, and I feel like people don't pay attention or listen when people speak. But for those that don't know, this is a adaptation of the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow series by Tom King and Bilquis Evely and Mateus Lopez. And this was something that James Gunn, I felt like he said this when the Supergirl movie was originally even talked about. When they talked about it, he was like, yeah, we're making Supergirl movie based on Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. It seemed pretty obvious at that point. And then when you get to Superman actually comes out, and Supergirl is literally wearing the same fit. She's literally rocking the exact same fit from the from the Superman movie, like the whole, hey, she's got a brown, she's got the trench coat on. Look at that. Remember the trench coat as she showed up drunk? Like that was like when she showed up in Superman and she was like wearing the coat and acting all drunk and shit. That was the moment I was like, oh shit, he's really gonna do it. I was like, dude, he's not bullshitting. I was like, he's actually going to he's actually gonna have Supergirl, like and, you know, we saw here too, you saw her in like this was like the first promo image that they did for it. It's like, oh, she's rocking the suit and she's got the coat on again. I was like, oh, like this is real. I was like, they are actually going to do this shit. I was impressed. I was impressed, to say the least.
Oh, wow. Same boots and everything. You know what's funny? I was looking at those boots on the thing. I'm like, oh, well, they probably don't go up past the knee because that looks uncomfortable. And they're like, nah,
boots.
We got this shit.
James Gunn said, look, I want the real. He's
Yeah.
like, I want
Figure it
the
out.
real Supergirl. He's like, no. That's not that. I want Supergirl. That's not the real Supergirl. That's basically what he pulled. Well, the trailer came out, and this is what I thought was really hilarious. Before the trailer comes out, people, the usual suspects, mind you, were already like bracing to hate on it. Like like people were already bracing to shit on the trailer. And even once the trailer came out, I will admit, I haven't seen quite as much as I expected to see as far as like vitriol from those usual suspects. But like I will say, I saw a lot of people like trying to be dismissive about it. Like I kept seeing people say, oh, this looks like Guardians of the Galaxy. And it's like, says a person who just recently watched their first movie ever, and it was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. No shit. Yeah.
It's like the
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. This is like Guardians of the Galaxy, but with James Bond, you know?
That's
Like,
all it is.
That's all it is.
And the thing is, what I kept telling people was, man, honestly, if you want to compare Supergirl, the trailer of Supergirl, to another movie, like you just have to compare it to something else because your brain doesn't know how to formulate words to describe something. True Grit would have been a better description of what this movie is. And I'm okay, so here's the thing. Because it has a whole ass like song in the trailer, I'm not going to play it with audio. I'm not going to play anything from it with audio because that shit got Blondie all over it. That shit.
I really like what you said. Oh, sorry, go ahead. I don't know. My brain just starts talking. Yeah. It has Blondie and the DMCA. Yeah. Sometimes we get away with voices and the music will then snipe you from halfway across the country.
Oh, every time. It's always going to be the music. It's always going to be the music. But I mean, I still don't mind, playing like a little bit of the trailer itself, because I mean, it, like I said, the movie looks fantastic.
It's gonna be fantastic. What I was gonna say was I like what you said in Threads, where it was like, you said, everything you just said, but the last line was really it. It was like, and you're saying it like it's a bad thing. Look, every time we go see Trash Man, the Quentin Tarantino movie, it looks like a Quentin Tarantino movie. Just like James Cameron movies look like James Cameron movies. We know that's what they do. So does this look like Guardians of the Galaxy? Does it film like Guardians of the Galaxy? No shit. It's the same motherfucker. But
well, no, not even. It's a whole ass other director, other writer. Because so you actually kind of you actually teed this up more perfectly than I think you even realize. But I actually have one right here. Friend of the channel, the Ray of Water, said a reminder that James Gunn didn't direct Supergirl. Our director this time around is Craig Gillespie, best known for directing Lars and the Real Girl, Fright Night, the Fright Night remake, I, Tonya, Cruella, and dumb money. He has a really solid filmography, and he's a really stylish filmmaker. So when you see people credit Supergirl to Gunn, remember who is actually bringing Kar-Zor-El to life. And I think that, like, I think Gunn is the shorthand because, like, he's over everything. But, like, yeah, I think that, I think it says a lot that, people are going to the Guardians. Like, okay, let's keep it a buck here. James Gunn did not invent the funny, quirky heroes saving the universe trope. That is a trope that is so old by now. Like Buckaroo.
They never heard of the A-Team?
Yeah, like it's like, well, I mean, it's like Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah.
Buckaroo Banzai. I could be like, yeah, Buckaroo Banzai. There you go. Boom, right there, done. Spaceballs. Boom, done, right there. There's Flash Gordon. Thank you. Somebody said Flash Gordon. That exactly. These movies. I'm
gonna tell you right now. I've never heard of Buckaroo Banzai.
Really?
I've never heard of it, and I'm looking at Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yes.
I've never. You know how, like, I'm telling you right now. Like, I feel like there isn't a major movie I've never at least heard of if it happened in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Even if I never saw it, I've heard of it. Buckaroo Banzai does nothing to my memory. I didn't even know this would exist. That's wild.
Yeah, dude. So the thing is, Buckaroo Banzai, for those unfamiliar, and I want to make sure I give it its proper respect. Gotta give it its proper respect. The Adventures.
The
the Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai across the 8th dimension. It is a classic film. It's a classic film that has kind of. It's one of those movies that, I don't know. I feel like it had an effect. It had an effect on me. Over the years. Like, I haven't watched it like a million times or anything. But I mean, this is a movie that quite literally is kind of the prototype. This movie is the prototype for a lot of shit that gets credited to Guardians of the Galaxy.
You know what's wild? I'm over here on YouTube, and I was like, let me just look at some scenes. I wonder what this movie's about. First scene I watch. Oh, I've seen this before.
He's like, wait.
It's the racing car down the flats. Like I'm like, oh, I have seen this. The name just like, my brain just said, nah, you don't need to worry about that name right there.
This was 1984.
What's going on, Be Cryptic? Stop.
But dude, look at this cast. Look at this cast right here.
I know,
man.
that's what drips me out right there. Like,
dude, Peter Weller, Ellen Barkin, Christopher Lloyd, John Lithgow, Jeff Goldblum. Bruh. Rosalind Cash is in this motherfucker. Clancy fucking Brown. Carl Lumbly, for Christ's sakes. Look at that right there. Vincent Schiavelli. Dude, all these people you see here, like listed on here, these were hitters. Like, these were absolute hitters back in the day. So, like, yeah, this was basically an all-star cast. Like, literally, I don't think you could name, like, even, like, was Robert Ito and God, what was the name I was just looking at here? Bill Henderson and Ronald Lacey. All of these people, they are quite literally faces you would see in just about anything that was anything back in the day. Now, I will say the pity about Buckaroo Banzai is that, if I remember correctly, it bombed at the box office, which is why most people don't like Buckaroo Banzai was that type of film that came out to, like, I think a similar reception that Blade Runner got. But the difference was that Buckaroo Banzai didn't garner the same level of cult classic fame that Blade Runner got afterward. And that's the thing I think we need to remember about some of these movies that we hold up on a pedestal. Like, case in point, Blade Runner. Blade Runner was a box office bomb.
Right.
It was hated. People hated that fucking movie because they thought it was too up its own ass. It was way too fucking expensive, and a laundry list of other reasons. But it was people who watched the movie after the fact that fell in love with it, that made it the cult classic that it is today. That's why people talk about Blade Runner with such reverence now. But back in the day, people weren't fucking with that movie like that.
That's right.
And a lot of our favorite movies are that way. But yeah, that's another story altogether.
I feel like that's an ancient story too. Like, how many painters, how many composers, how many people died? Like, what do they say? They say Picasso. Picasso died broke, in debt, penniless, and he is a timeless classic. And he has no idea. He had no idea that he's
considered the GOAT.
Yeah. And he died. No one thought it at the time. That's wild.
He never got his flowers. Never got his flowers.
That's wild.
And I need people to really understand that, going forward. But yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter. And here's the thing. And we're gonna talk. You know what? We will talk about that here in a minute. Because I do. When we get to the,
we're gonna get to it. We're gonna do that.
We'll at the very least. There's something else I will probably want to talk about when I have more feelings about it, and that's that whole Disney AI bullshit. I want to collect my thoughts on that because honestly, if I talk about it today, I'll just be cursing for like an hour. But to get back to the Supergirl of it all. And something I think is incredibly important to try and keep in mind with this. And here, I'm gonna pull this up because I like I said, we're gonna just have this on while we're talking. But this movie looks to very clearly be adapting, with maybe some extra steps, maybe some extra flourishes. Love the little. Also, I want to go back real quick. I don't know if anyone caught this, and if you didn't, God bless you. Did any of y'all here? I want to get it where it's a better. There, okay, better angle. Notice how the Daily Planet, Superman's got the main page. But notice who has the side page. It's Supergirl.
Rescues cats. Yeah, and that's a little message in and of itself right there. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
It's like Superman saves town from nuclear reactor explosion. Supergirl rescues cats.
By the way, I thought you were like, okay, this is the good angle. That is what your piece is supposed to look like. It's not, don't listen to your dad. It's not clear.
Right.
If it's clear, you're probably drinking too much water. You're losing electrolytes. It should be like that. See? Look at that. It's woke. We come out here. We help you stay healthy.
Right?
Yeah, we're here for you. We're here for you.
See, we're adding value. This is value.
That's it.
And you know what? You know what that is? This also made the video transformative. We're now being transformative.
That's right.
Because not only are we telling you about the Supergirl trailer, we're actually taking this to another level that no one else is talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about the urine content value.
Hydration. Proper hydration. That's right.
Remember that.
That's right.
That said,
maybe we can only skip over the dog going to the bathroom.
No, we cannot. No. No. Crypto needs love too. But no, seriously. What I love about this is that we're getting a Supergirl who, as we saw at the end of Superman, she's a mess. She's a hot mess. She's also, I love this, the cosmic bus stop. This is amazing storytelling going on right here. This is a cosmic bus stop is what this is, which is from the comic, mind you. They never really show, I think, this particular part of it, but like her being on the bus is what you see. But she's gone to this planet, and kind of as what was hinted at in the Superman movie, is that Clark was talking about, we have to go to planets with red suns, so that way we can get drunk, and that's what she does. And it's because so there's a couple of reasons why that's important. One is because that is the plot of Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. is that Kara is on another planet that has a red sun. She's going there so she can get shit-faced, as you do when you're a Kryptonian and you can't...
And your entire planet is destroyed.
Right? And the crazy part about that is, and here, I want to pull up some... Here, let's see. Can I pull up here we go. Bam, right here. So right here, this whole interaction right here, this guy is giving our other principal character, Ruthie, a hard time. And basically, she steps in, and notice she's 3 sheets in the wind right here. She's got 4 bottles. Crypto's just sitting there like, I ain't been fed yet.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't been fed yet. What is this?
Don't worry about taking me out. I already shit in the corner.
Right.
What you need to do.
He's like, yeah, just continue. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go chew on something. But no, she's drunk off her ass, and if it wasn't more obvious, look at how slurred her speech bubbles are. But like as you go through,
is that Conan? Scrim.
It's legally distinct Conan.
Prom. He didn't say Crom. There's an X there.
He said Zrim by Zrim. Yeah. But no, this guy, he's pissed because Supergirl's meddling in his affairs, and look how dude, she is lit. Kara is lit. Absolutely fucking lit.
And look, the Chuds got their Truth, Justice, and the American Way.
Yeah, that's
and
right
still
there.
Mad.
It's
they're
right
still
there.
Mad.
That's him. That's the tagline. That's the tagline. So but no, what I love is that she's 3 sheets in the wind here. So that's why when you jump over this trailer, like she is white girl wasted, and you're kind of going through it. And it's because she is about to meet young Ruthie, who is... Which, by the way, let's here. I want, right here. That's Ruthie right there. She is a native to the planet that Kara is on, and she has had tragedy befall her family. And I won't go into the details of what, but just know Ruthie now has need for vengeance. Their vengeance shall be Ruthie's. She absolutely needs the vengeance. It has to happen. And Supergirl, because of reasons I also won't go into, because I actually think that for my people who want to go see this movie and don't really want to be terribly spoiled, I'm not going to spoil the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow book for you, because truth be told, it sounds like this is going to be, I won't say it's not going to be a shot-for-shot adaptation, but I feel like it's going to be as faithful as James Gunn and Peter Safran will allow Gillespie to get with this and allow Gillespie to have his own vision in this. So I'll just say Kara has damn good reason to want to help Ruthie, despite the fact that she's not a bloodthirsty person. If that makes any sense. Now that I've said that, and here I can't. What was you've seen True Grit, right? So True Grit, for those who don't know, classic movie. Most people probably remember the John Wayne classic, but I'll be the first one to admit that one never really did shit for me. I did like the remake. When the remake came out, was it
Jet Bridges, Matt Damon, Josh Brolin?
Yeah. Well, so here's the deal. You remember Maddie from True Grit, who was the young girl who wanted Rooster Cogburns? Yeah. She wanted the
of Sinner's fame.
Of Sinner, yeah. She of spitting in what's his face's what's his face's mouth.
The Octoroon.
Yeah,
Sectoctoroon. What are we looking up?
the hexadecaroon,
Yeah.
the hexadecimal. The hexadecimal of it all. Well, yeah, she was the one who wanted Rooster Cogburn to help her get revenge. That's why I say, like, Supergirl Woman Tomorrow is literally just true grit in space. All these people being lazy, calling it Guardians of the Galaxy, it's not what it is. Because you know what? You know what else they said was Guardians of the Galaxy, Robo? Predator Badlands.
Stop.
They said, I saw people literally be like, it just looks like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Basically, anything that's not like steel blue washed, that almost black and white. You know what I mean?
Like,
you can see colors on this.
Wait. It's in space and there's music.
Yeah. But you gotta have color, right? I mean, you have to be able to see the scenes. That's Guardians of the Galaxy.
And that's another one. Tyler Durden just kind of said it right here. Outlaw Star. That's another thing that people never bring. Nobody ever says, man, this is just Outlaw Star. No one ever says that. Outlaw Star is Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, technically Guardians of the Galaxy existed before Outlaw Star. But if you want to talk about the MCU version of Outlaw Star, I could just easily look at Guardians of the Galaxy and be like, yeah, it's just Outlaw Star. But in the Marvel universe. Using characters that nobody knows or gives a fuck about until now. Cowboy Bebop, same thing. You know what Cowboy Bebop is? It's just Guardians of the Galaxy. Jesus.
I was just about to say that, but I'm like, man, I don't know the anime even know. That might not be a good one.
Well, they're in space. Right. There's music, and it's a ragtag.
And they're a ragtag, yeah.
Yeah. There's jokes.
Yeah. So earlier, good.
No, I say every episode is named after a type of music.
Oh,
almost every episode.
Oh, almost. So they copied Guardian. They copied James Gunn.
Copied it hard. Dude,
they copied him. They saw into the future and they said, James Gunn, I know exactly what he's going to do.
I was like, I'm going to post that later.
You said something earlier about, like, that you're not seeing the typical vitriol. Well, let me tell y'all, for those who are not on Threads. Threads is, that algorithm is hair trigger sensitive.
Yes, it is.
Okay. You better not even look at a picture too long, because Instagram is going to be like, oh, clearly that is your new personality. And that's all I'm going to fucking show you. But it does work in your favor, because as long as you keep your interactions where you want them, you're probably not going to see much else. I've been seeing a lot more like Twitter style racist shit, because my dumbass keeps commenting to them. I keep arguing with them. And so the Threads is showing me. Now, I went over to Twitter just now just to say, I'm like, oh, I wonder what Twitter's saying. Oh, Geeks and Gamers shared the poster without comment, by the way. New poster for Supergirl. Yep, just posted the poster.
Interesting.
First comment, woken gay movie. Second comment, yawn emoji. Hi, this is going to be girl boss all the way. They have learned nothing from the Marvels. They pick one of the movies that didn't do too hot. We're going to ignore all the ones that did really well, especially their favorite, which made $1 billion.
Oh, this right here. Here's one. Cosmic Book News said, James Gunn just can't help himself. James Gunn's DCU is once again mocking America in that first official Supergirl poster, which debuted with the line, truth, justice, whatever. Like, okay, bruh, stop.
This dude right here says, so the American way is just whatever now? This will not be forgotten. They are so fucking corny, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
Wait, what are you going to do? Not go see the movie you weren't going to go see anyway?
Like, the way he says it, like, are you going to go kill somebody because they said whatever? Like, this won't be forgotten. When we run the country, you're going to the wall. I'll make you a deal. You make it less wokish gay and put Sydney Sweeney in it. By the way, that's their new poster girl. And I'll even go to the theaters and watch it. The problem with James Gunn is his writing, and characters are interesting enough to barely keep your approval, while offering absolutely nothing substantial. maybe better to see a AAA game studio make a licensed game. Then it'll be bad in all the ways that make you laugh, at least. Comment after comment after comment. Looks like a flop if I've ever seen one. But they will say nothing when it actually does fucking amazing, because every normal person out there is every normal person is excited for this movie. There is very few people who aren't excited. And if you're not excited, I saw a comment saying, you know, Tom King, and you're not really caring for his writing, so you're not sure about the movie. That's fair.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's a fair thing, right? But even then, you're not like, fuck this movie. Like, normal, well-adjusted people, you know, who probably get laid, and if they are not gonna kill anybody over it, they're excited for this movie.
I also want to point something out here. If you really want to, like, I know some people want to like attribute this to Tom King, but here's the thing. I mean, yeah, Tom King technically gets a writer's credit on this movie, but really only by virtue that it's adapting a work that he wrote. Anna Nogueira is the one who actually is the writer of this. So I don't know what to tell you there. Whoever is upset about Tom King writing the book. Or I mean, writing the movie. I mean, it's kind of like when you like if you watch I think The Long Walk had something similar where, like, you know, Stephen King, if you go on IMDb, I think Stephen King has a writing credit, but it's because it's adapting a book that, yeah, he wrote.
Got it.
Yeah, it just is what it is. But yeah, it is what it is. But that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it, Barry. You don't have to worry about it because Tom King didn't write this.
Yeah.
So there you go. You don't even have to worry about it. You can dislike Tom King all you want and go see Supergirl and not even think about Tom King because he didn't write this. Anyway, he just wrote the book.
They are really, really upset at that. Whatever.
They really are, aren't they? You know, here
they like tons and tons. Here, I'll drop you the link.
Yeah. Send me that link. I want to.
They are really upset. They are upset about the fact that it says. You know what's funny is like there's truth, justice, and whatever Superman changed it to, because he represents more than just one single country. So God forbid. Right. But this one isn't even doing anything. It's not making a political statement. It's giving you who Supergirl is. Like, she doesn't give a fuck, you know? Right. And they're still mad. Like, no, you just didn't want to say American.
And the thing is,
what's the American way? Racism and dead children. Right. That's what it is.
Bombing brown people. Dude, that shit's as American as apple pie. It's as American as apple pie. A bullet through your neck in the middle of you blaming gang violence, gun violence on gangs. Yeah, that's the American way. Okay, no, wait. I gotta say it because it should be. I love my child. So one day I look up and my child is looking at their phone and they are busting a gut laughing, and I was like, "What the fuck are you laughing at?" Because I mean, it was killing them. Like they were just like on the floor, like doubled over, like bawling, laughing. And they showed me the what they were looking at. It was a little YouTube short, and it was basically like, when the drink hits so good that you got to do. I know I said when the drink's so good you got to hit that Charlie Kirk. Talking about it was like.
I saw somebody say, at least he leaned a little left at the end. Oh shit!
Oh my god! So that's become a running joke. That's become a running joke in our house now. I'm like, man, like I'll be sitting like,
it tastes so good.
Oh damn! Damn, had to hit that Charlie Kirk.
Woo!
I loved all the memes people made. Like, what was the one where someone took him and put him up against a drum set?
John Stewart, we ain't never getting that plug. Hey,
Oh,
you ain't lying.
it's funny you say that. Looky what I have.
Yes, what's up? Look at she's so clean.
Yeah, look at
That is
that.
clean. Blerd Without
That's
Fear.
crazy, huh? It's crazy. Actually, I have a video that I was gonna do, but I was like, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Let's go ahead.
That's right. So I hear it first on the Nerds of Culture.
There you go.
That's
It was
what's up.
here.
That's what's up.
It was here. Don't worry. The video that you'll see me opening it, it's actually when I got it. So, but yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Look at it. So here, I'll pull this so y'all can kind of see a little bit better. But yeah, so it's
You got some weight behind it? Is that what is that? Is it feel like good? Or?
Yeah, it's a little light. I mean, you know what it is?
Okay.
It feels like holding like a trade. Like a trade.
Okay.
A little bit heavier than like a trade.
Is that actual like brushed metal? Or does it just look like that?
I can't feel any. Like, it's smooth. It's very smooth.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I feel like it's just
that shit's dope. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty neat. So these are different. It's actually thinner, I think, than what they used to be.
Mm.
Or I heard people talk about how like they're smaller now, supposedly, but yeah.
Well,
it is what it is.
Now we just gotta hit that 1 milli. And then that one's I think is a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, the gold ones the gold ones are actually still pretty large. They're still pretty large. So like they're like I think like where this one is this size, like if this is here, the gold one would be like up to like
God damn.
Maybe like up to here or something like that.
Mm.
I don't know.
And that's 1 million.
Yeah, that's 1 million. So
yeah, you got it.
That shit.
Nah, you got it. You got it. Yeah. You just gotta stop being mean to white people. Hey, white people in the chat, we need you. Okay, just tell them this is a really good show, and we never talk politics.
Oh yeah. You just pretend and like just. Yeah, cover like next time that I make fun of Charlie Kirk, I'll tell y'all to cover your ears. Cover your ears. Look away. Look over there. Sorry.
That's why we love you, Barry.
But no, I to get us back into it though, yeah, and back into this trailer, a lot of really cool things that are happening, and we're going to take a look at super chats here in just a moment because we do actually have a few I want to.
Oh, I did send it. No, I didn't send it. There it is.
Send what? Oh, the thing. Yeah. So this right here
looks so dope.
So this right here, this shot right here, I can't wait to get to this part of the movie because motherfuckers, I don't think there's going to be a dry eye in the house when this scene comes up. I don't think there will be. Because some of the people that were asking like, hey, why didn't the Superman movie show Krypton's destruction? And there's a line in this, there's a line in this trailer even kind of addressing it, like saying Krypton didn't just go like that. Like it took a while. Like it took time for for everything to go the way that it did. And then of course in Woman of Tomorrow, they actually kind of go into all the shit with like Argo City, so on and so forth. You kind of get to see why Kara is the way that she is, why she's drinking, why she's trying to numb the pain, why she seems like she's not got her shit together. It's because she is like, for Clark has no Clark doesn't have any memory of Krypton. Kara was old enough to know what Krypton was, what it meant, to feel the loss of it, to remember the faces of all the people she lost, and had to deal with that. And it's also still relatively fresh in her head, by comparison to Clark, who has no memory whatsoever. of it. He only has the the artificial intelligence that was sent with him to put him on game about Krypton's history.
Mhm.
Kara doesn't need that. She knows. She was there. So that's what's going to make this hit so much different. But yeah, I want to pull up just real quick while we're kind of goofing around and looking at this trailer right here. We got our yeah. Y'all are never getting me to sign back up for this bullshit. Just oh shit, you know what? They're not going to let me look at it. They're not going to let me they're not going to let me read the replies. Cuz I don't
You know what? I looked through the Nerds of Culture account.
Oh, see.
I didn't delete it. I just like put the little symbol up, made it private, and go about my business.
I mean, I ain't mad at you. I mean, I respect it.
You want to sign in, or you can just see,
just
for
shoot me,
things like that.
Yeah. Shoot me the sign.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll make a new thing.
Yeah. Actually, I want to see something. Hold on, wait. I want to try something. Let's see what happens if I do this. I'm curious. I want to see what it does. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. My shit's good and gone. It's good and gone. I was looking to see, like, 'cause I still had my login stuff saved, but I was wondering, like, what? I was like, will it pull it up? Nah. That shit. Some people say they like, you hear about celebrities saying, "Oh, I've deleted my Twitter," but they actually still like they come back like 6 months
It's
later.
deactivated. Like, no,
It's like, nah, my shit is
gone.
like my, you know what? My shit is Krypton. that is what mine is. But no. That said. Here, let me get this right quick so we can log in and see some fuckery popping off. Bam. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh, we can see shit now. Oh god, these people. Oh my lord. This is gonna be fun. Okay, here. Let's pull it up. Shablam. So yeah, geeks and gamers. Oh, poor Jeremy. Poor pitiful Jeremy. So this has, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little interested with how the Twitter algorithm works, because I feel like people always talk about, oh, y'all just want to be in your echo chamber, but Twitter is an echo chamber. It's largely
yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, Twitter skews heavily right. It skews heavily right wing, which is kind of weird considering that these are people that want to talk about properties that they honestly shouldn't care about. And you know what I find even more strange is that those same people are trying to flock over to other platforms and invade those. And it's like, dude, if you hate leftists so much, or people who you perceive as leftists because they disagree with you, why do you want to be in their spaces?
That's right.
Because I'm gonna be honest, like, if I knew somebody didn't like me, like an entire group, like, case in point, what's that one Truth Social? Is that Donald Trump's? Yeah. I would never make a Truth Social account.
Yeah, I got banned already though.
This guy. But no, I mean, I see what you're talking about here. Like, yeah, some of these people, like, yeah, making excuses, woke and gay movie. This is going to be oh, come on, man. This is, wow. Okay, first off, this is cope. This, right, like, I'm not gonna lie, this is a sick level of cope, because I promise you, the person who made this is probably what they look like. Did I ever show you that that one guy that was like, or I don't know, maybe you saw him yourself. There's a dude on Threads, a maggot, who was trying to like make a joke about blue-haired liberals and shit like that. And that's what he said. He said, yeah, what he said, it was like a picture of what leftist women look like, or whatever the fuck. I forget the exact framing. But like, if you looked at the picture, and like held it up to his profile picture, it was like
Same picture.
it was the same. It was practically the same. It was like the person had almost the exact same face as the dude.
Wow.
And I'm actually pretty positive, like holding them up, like matching them up against each other. It was a picture of the same dude, but it was him with blue hair and like. And it was kind of funny too because he didn't have any teeth. It just made it worse. But yeah, like this right here, this is cope. Because first off, can I keep it a buck with you? Millie Alcock is skinny as fuck. So the fact that
I didn't even get this. I'm like, what are you saying? Like,
right here, I want to do us all a favor here. Let's see here, Millie Alcock. Here, there you go. Let's get a picture of Millie. Now, I'm not here to body shame anybody because that's not my vibe. Like, do I think that do I find the body type of someone like Millie Alcock like 100% attractive? No, because I feel like she is like really fucking skinny. She is like not as super thin as some, but like you can look at her and tell like if you actually like were standing right next to her, if there wasn't a camera adding extra pounds, you could probably see this girl's spine. Probably. Kind of like what was it? What was it where people were like talking about Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande when they're on the Wake Up for Good red carpet. Like that's not my thing.
I actually get scared for Ariana Grande. Like I'm like,
dude,
like, something's happening. That girl's gonna be dead soon. That's wild.
Yeah, like so like imagine putting this up to like you're owning it's like, dude. This is like, and I'm actually glad that someone actually did this. Like, they actually, I actually, if I would have looked at it, I would have noticed. But someone actually literally just said, "Yeah, man, it's like weird projection." Like, I mean, you look at her; she is she is thin. Like if she, if she turns sideways, she might fucking disappear.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, look at this. I'm glad to see there are some people that have some goddamn sense. But then you get into this. This is the part right here. The problem with James Gunn is his writing and characters are interesting enough to barely keep your approval while offering absolutely nothing substantial. Maybe better to see a AAA game studio make the licensed game. Then it'll be bad in all the ways to make you go... Which, this whole statement makes no goddamn sense. Because, once again... James Gunn did not write it.
Right.
This person did. This right here. This. Yeah. She wrote.
That's what they need to see. They need to see. They need to see it because they will lose their mind. That clip you just showed. Oh, wait. That's way too many rainbow flags.
Woman. Wait a minute.
Woman does gay shit. I don't understand. I do not understand what's going on with this world right now. First Charlie Kirk, now this.
Also, this right here, this is terrible. The whole put Sydney Sweeney in it. Like, first off, okay, if we put Sydney Sweeney in this movie, it's gonna bomb. It's gonna bomb at the box office because
I don't understand why they don't see that. I don't understand why. Okay, wild.
Let me. I would like to ask him this: did Pat McCrack go see Christie? Did they go see Americana? Interesting. They didn't. Oh, that's crazy. Did they go see that? Did they go get an Apple TV subscription to watch that one movie she had on there? Probably didn't. Didn't. These people are not serious. Everything the man...
be racist.
Dude, it's right here. This is it right here. Everything the man produces seems to be nothing but Guardian of the Galaxy type of film. Okay, first off, this is a bot, which works well for Guardians of the Galaxy, not so much for everything else. Okay, here's the thing. Superman was not Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Superman was fucking Superman.
and even if it was very successful. So, it does work. You know,
it works.
So even if you were delusional and we just went with it, like, fuck it, okay, fine. It was Guardians of the Galaxy. Everyone loved it, you idiot. Like, you know,
right
no matter which way you look at it. Yeah.
Look at this right here. Why does she have the haircut? I will absolutely, and I'm going to read the shit as he wrote it. I will absolutely shocked if she is not a lesbian. So I think someone might have mistakenly thought this was supposed to be Captain Marvel. Because Supergirl doesn't usually rock a short haircut. Not usually. Supergirl usually has, not all the time, but most of the time, she typically has long hair. Now, Power Girl, on the other hand, she typically has short hair. And she also has a titty window on her suit in lieu of an S.
I am very appreciative of.
Yes.
Especially when there's good artists.
Yes, yes. Now, here's the other thing, though, about this is that I'm sorry, but no, this is not it. This is not it. Also, right here, true fans need to create a counter-programming project, make a proper Supergirl origin intro story using AI, release it just ahead of this garbage release. What, so nobody will fucking watch the AI garbage? See, you can't take these people seriously. You really can't. Also, this right here, why? Why be a superhero then? Why does no modern telling of a superhero ever give them motivation to actually be a hero? You can't just put on the symbol then act like a petulant child. This is the same shit they said about Clark and Superman. All because of one scene where he got, like, aggravated at Lois because basically she called him out on what he did, like the gravity of what he did. Not even necessarily condemning what he did, but just saying, what you did, I mean, it was kind of, you kind of broke all kind of fucking, Geneva Conventions and fucking, ethics codes and shit like that. She didn't say whether, and she even kind of implied that, she didn't have a problem with what he did, but just the fact that he did it, therefore, what's to stop someone else from doing the opposite? If they were in his position. But he got angry because, like, he was like, look, I did it because of this. People were going to fucking die. And people hated that about him because they're like, no, he's supposed to be stoic. He's not supposed to be emotional. Superman is one of the most emotional fucking superheroes in all of existence. The dude literally...
Well, I mean, they don't really believe that anyway, because if he got super raged out, that would be fine. They would be happy.
Well, no, you remember how they responded to angry Superman in the Snyder films. They thought that shit was
snapping
peak.
the neck. That was awesome. He's screaming, right? Yeah. What happened to he's supposed to be stoic.
Right. What? LOL. Wow. Feminism made it all the way to Krypton. Next, you'll tell us she has an OnlyFans because empowerment. Now, here's the thing. If Kara Zor-El actually had OnlyFans, that motherfucker would be the first sub. Stop lying to yourself. Also, right here, stop giving Gunn and other pedophiles work. Okay, here's the thing.
Wait, why is he a pedophile? This is call everybody a pedophile.
So this is a direct result of those problematic jokes that Gunn made like way back in the day. He was like making jokes about pedophilia and stuff like that. Which, once again, they were terrible jokes. They weren't even funny.
Sure.
Not to say pedophilia is funny, but like, it's like, look, if you're gonna tell a joke like that, that motherfucker better be funny as shit if you're gonna do it.
Right. Hilarious.
It's the same way I feel like what was it when I was in high school and even after that, I would have like some white friends that would be like, oh man, do you want to hear this joke? And like, I'd be like, is it racist? Because usually it's what it was. And it's like, well, I mean, I don't know, I mean, kind of, but like that, and my response would always be, that motherfucker better be funny as shit. I hope it's worth it. Like when I say funny, I mean I need to be on the floor, doubled over, my whole entire left side hurting. I should be gasping for air, like I am hyper fucking ventilating. Like that shit better be fucking epically hilarious, because the ass whipping you're about to catch is going to be of a magnitude 10 times greater than how funny that joke needs to be.
It almost never is, because if it were that funny, it probably wouldn't be a racist joke.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Just,
You know, like there are jokes
yeah.
about black and brown people
Yeah.
that, you know, low key will make fun of them.
Right.
And they're hilarious. But just because you're making fun of somebody doesn't mean you're being racist, right? And that's the line they don't know how to cross. You know what I mean? Like if you want to make fun of Puerto Ricans and their flags, or Puerto Ricans not speaking Spanish, or some shit like that, you know what I mean? Maybe you can make a good joke. But then all of a sudden you just go Spanish N-word. Ha! There's my joke. And it's like, oh, all right.
it's like they hit you with that shit and be like,
yeah. Oh, you're just mad because you can't take a joke.
Well,
you're too woke.
I remember, I forget the woman's name. There was a black woman comedian who I was watching. I think I've talked about this before, but like she did a joke about dating a trans man, and she did it without punching down on trans people.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember her name, but the joke was fucking hilarious because it was like, it wasn't like, because at first I was literally like, I was kind of like bracing to be like,
yeah,
you piece of, and then she said what she said, and I was like, she said the punchline, and I was like, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of high key funny.
Like, I remember. I can't remember do you remember the punchline? Because I know what you're talking about.
It was basically like she went on a date with a trans man. Like she knew the guy was trans, like up front. There was no like, you know, oh, I didn't find out till right then. And she didn't try and like demonize trans people or anything like that, or make them seem shifty or sneaky. No, she basically was like, yeah, we went on a date, and then when it came time to pay the check, he just kind of looked at me. And like, yeah, I'm kind of between jobs, something like that, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, well, yeah, I think she said something to him. Well, I guess it's the last time we're going out. And she tried to say, the guy was like, oh, what, you don't want to date me again because I'm trans? And she was like, no, I don't have a problem with you being trans. I just think the next time you should transition into a more wealthy man.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
I do remember that. Yeah.
I was like, that's actually kind of cold because it's not that, like, you know, because that's the thing that the chuds will try and get you to think is that, oh, leftists don't want anybody making jokes about anybody. No, you can make jokes about anyone. But the trick is, are those jokes coming from a place of mean-spiritedness? That's why, like, case in point, when, you know, people were criticizing Dave Chappelle, and rightfully so, like, they said that, yeah, you know, this feels mean-spirited. This feels like it feels like he's not laughing with trans people. It feels like he's laughing at trans people. And then when it got to the point where he had finally done the special where, like, he literally just railed on about trans people for almost the entire hour. Like, because in the previous ones, like I think in the previous two specials he did, like, trans jokes would come up, but they weren't, like, the whole show. And in those instances, I was kind of like, okay, as this is not right, but I was like, but it's like, it's one of those, it was kind of
he
like,
is funny.
It's like, like the jokes where he wasn't railing on about trans people, I was like, these are actually legitimately, like, I will say this, Dave Chappelle was real close. You know, like those times when people say some wild shit, but like, they're getting really close to like figuring it out. Like figuring out the way the world really is. Like the joke when he was talking about like the road, like being, he was like, the joke he made about LGBTQ people being like the community being like taking a road trip, and how like the gays are in the driver's seat, the lesbians are in the, you know, the shotgun holding the map, and the bisexual people and trans people are in the back, and the, you know, all the queer people also in the back seat too. And he was talking about how you know, how they all interact with each other. That particular joke, almost all of it I thought was funny, except for maybe like one particular part. But like it was, but like it's like, okay, well, it was the kind of the one thing. All right, whatever, yeah, whatever, dude. Just, you know, move on and tell some jokes. But the last one he did was like, it was the whole special, like literally from the start to the end, it was the whole special. So you're never beating the charges. It was like he doubled down on it. But there's a way to tell joke about trans people, about gay people, about lesbian people, you can tell jokes about black people, Asian people, you know, indigenous people. You can tell jokes about all of them and not be a fucking racist or bigoted, whatever piece of shit. There's a way to do it. Like, what was it? Even though Bill Burr's kind of on the shit list right now, Bill Burr is one of the few white men I've ever seen who could tell a joke about a black person that I don't find offensive. Like when he made the joke about black people in lotion. I was like, he ain't wrong.
That's the point right there. Is like, we can joke about lotion, we could joke about these things because you're not trying to be hateful and hide it as a joke. You know what I mean? You're literally just talking about something like, oh, it's funny because it's true, right? And so racism isn't true. So you can't do the if it's funny if it's true. If you're laughing, you think it's true because that's why these things are funny. It's funny because it's true. So if you hear a racist joke and it's funny to you, you're telling on yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's why I always say listen to the people who the joke directly affects. Like like when regular, average, normie, cis straight people were saying, "Oh no, I found that Dave Chappelle comedy special offensive." I was like, well, yeah, but I want to know what the trans people who are actually affected by the joke feel. And when I see that they are offended, well, guess what? I'm offended as well. Like, I will be proactively offended, but I'm not going to be like, ready to go to war until I know that it's actually pissing off trans people, hurting trans people. And it did. It was very obvious, right? Like, it didn't take 5 seconds for people to be like, oh yeah, no, this isn't it. Like, was it? There's a movie that just recently came out, Queens of the Damned. Or was it? Oh, or Queens of the Dead? I think it was Queens of the Dead. My bad. But it's a movie about like drag queens and there's also some trans people, genderqueer people, gay people. But it's basically like, what if Night of the Living Dead happened at a drag show? Like, what if Night of the and I will say this: the movie's not meant to be taken seriously. It is very much it's not a hardcore horror movie. It's a horror comedy, and it leans more into the comedy than it does the horror itself. But and they even have a character that's kind of a stand-in for like a bigot who eventually figures out that he's on that bullshit. But like, but it was one of those things where the jokes weren't punching down on the community; they were punching up. They were poking fun at kind of some of the silliness of inter LGBTQ beefs. Where people always and I don't know if it's 100% true. I can only speak to the experiences other people tell me about. But like, I have talked to some of my friends who are gay or lesbian, who don't like bi people, and I've talked to some bi people who had very terrible experiences with gay and lesbian people. I've talked to some people who are non-binary or like or identify as queer and talk about the hate that they get from trans people, and and how gays don't like lesbians or and so on and so forth. The whole laundry list of things.
Bumbrew, I was just about to bring that up too. Here's the thing that we do, and everybody does it, right? It's not like I'm telling somebody telling you something new. Whether you realize it or not, everybody does it.
Yeah.
Every single person should have their own ethical framework.
Yes.
You should not be saying, like, what the fuck racism is. Know what bigotry is. You know what I mean? And so, and if you find yourself not being able to tell, right? Like if you were raised in a rural, not you, I'm just saying an individual.
Yeah.
If you were raised in a rural area and you're just now finding out that X joke or X word or whatever, holy shit, I didn't know I was racist. Well, then that means go read a book, right? Read a book, get smart, and make sure you're filling those gaps. Because the idea, like what Ernie's talking about, and this is not contradictory. Ernie is saying, yeah, I talk to people, blah, 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 blah. The part that he's not saying out loud, but I know it's true because we've talked offline is, and I match it with myself. You know what I mean? Like, what do I know is right and wrong? And so, yeah, you don't think there are fucking tons of trans people out there that'll look in your face and be like, they're exaggerating. Don't listen to them. I'm trans and I didn't care. You know what I mean? That's why
we know some.
Well, okay, well, you're probably trash then, you know?
Like, I won't, I'm not going to, tell this person's whole business, but Robo and I had, we used to have a mutual trans woman who was very much one of those, I didn't care. And I'll tell on myself a little bit. My trans stepson didn't care. Not about the first, not the Dave Chappelle special where he spent the whole hour talking about trans people, but the one where he just kind of like interspersed some jokes in there. Like my stepson laughed at that shit. And he didn't. He even was like pretty. Like, I don't see what the big deal is. That was his take on it. But here's the thing: he's just one dude. He's just one trans dude. So like that's why I say like
you gotta match it against your own shit. Like what do you find? And sometimes you might not agree. There are times where I don't agree. Right? I'm gonna write a little article about Jasmine Crockett, and I might get pushback. I hope I get pushback, but I'm going to filter that pushback through my moral framework, not yours. You know what I mean? And so maybe somebody sets me aside and says, hey, let me tell you where you fucked up. And I go, check. Yeah. And if you can't do that, then maybe you need to like just like stay off the internet.
Yeah, because the internet would be a dangerous place in that regard. Like, and that's why a lot of the times I don't say one way or the other. Sometimes, if someone tells me that something is offensive or not okay, I am never going to be the person who is going to like roll my eyes and be like, you're just being sensitive. Like, yeah, I'm never going to be that guy. Like, if someone comes to me and says, hey, I didn't really appreciate da 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 da, and I would be like, you know what? I hear you out. Now, I will admit there have been some instances in the past where some people have come to me and said like, and one of the most famous ones. It was in your server where someone didn't like a certain word that I felt was, well, I'll just say it. I thought it was dumb. I'll just fucking say it. It was fucking dumb. And I was like, you can't be offended by like every little thing. Like in that instance, I did get pushback because at that point the person was being unreasonable. And I've had other people say like, oh, I don't like when you say crazy. It's like, well, it's like, I get it.
I think that's a really good example of that whole moral framework thing.
Yeah, it's like I get it. Like, people who are either sensitive to mental health issues or have had struggles with mental health issues, they don't like the usage of that word. But the thing is, I was like, I get it. I totally get it. I at the same time, I don't agree. I don't think that it's like when people try and say that it's a slur, I'm like, okay, calm the fuck down.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You got in the woke car and drove it over the woke cliff over 10 sharks and then crash landed into a school of woke children.
That's right.
At that point, that's where you lose me. But if you tell me,
because you got to convince me that it's harmful. That's the point,
right? Like
you have to convince me, sell me that it's harmful.
Like now, if you told, and I don't use this word, not anymore. I've stopped using it like many years ago. But like, if you told me you didn't like the R slur, calling somebody like mentally, whatever.
Right.
I would agree because you know what? I do find that offensive.
Right.
Because
it checks.
Yeah, like if I heard someone using the word gay to describe something that they don't like,
that's right.
Unless that person is gay, that's just not going to pass a smell test. Like, I know gay people who use that word as a slur, or not a slur, but like as like a kind of like almost kind of in the same way that black people use the N-word. But like it's one of those things where I'm not in that community, so I can't speak to whether or not
Right.
that is like I'm not going to police a gay person on how to use a word that addresses them, unless
Right.
unless like they're trying to call me gay, and I'm like, well, in
Mhm.
that case,
Mhm.
you would be wrong, not because I don't want to be gay or whatever. I think being gay is bad, but it would be a factually incorrect statement.
Facts. Right. Right.
But
Yeah.
neither here nor there. Point is,
Mhm.
to get us
I
back
don't
to
know that I
shit.
would call it picking and choosing. I would
Mhm,
say that I think
mhm.
everybody has their lines. I
Well,
think it's ridiculous when they try to do like a gotcha by like you have to think everything is equally as important. You have to like I'm like, no,
no,
no, I this is what I'm focusing on, yada yada yada. The bottom line though is I'm not going to decide whether something's right or wrong based off of what somebody else is telling me. It's
no.
going to be based off of what I've learned. You know what I mean? Pick up a book, stop listening to people on Twitter.
Yeah, I was gonna say people listening to people on the internet has never gone wrong for anybody.
There's a lot
I
of books out there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it also kind of comes down just to the simple fact that yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to think of it as picking and choosing, that's one thing. I mean,
Mhm.
if you want to think that's what it is, I mean, I'm not going to tell anyone not to think that, but I mean,
Mhm.
I don't think it's wrong to pick your battles. I mean, there's certain things that I know I can't do anything about, and the things that I can do something about, I do something about. Like I said, I
Mhm.
can't make anyone stop using, the R word or whatever. I can't make someone stop calling something, uh, you know, that they think is bad. I can't make them not call it gay. But what I can do is just express an opinion, which I do. Like,
Mhm.
and this has happened lots of times. In especially in the last few years, there's been times where I'm like, if I'm at I've literally been sitting at a fucking dinner table with my extended family, and someone
Mhm.
throws out the term Oriental to describe an Asian person, or they call an indigenous person an Indian, and I'm
Mhm.
like I'm not an asshole, but I do say,
Mhm.
not the preferred nomenclature, but
Yeah.
just
It depends for me. Like sometimes
yeah,
it's just me and man eater side eyeing each other. We're like,
yeah. No, it, you have the telepathy. You just kind of look
that's
like
right. Yeah, we're just over there like having whole conversations. Be like,
like y'all just both
"Mhm."
like y'all are both looking at each other just like
Yeah, yeah.
like I think that's about a bitch, but no.
You know when I don't say something
Mm,
when they know my politics and I know damn well that you just said that to try to get me to say something because you're itching to have this conversation, and I'm gonna hear you say the R slur or whatever, and I'm just gonna be staring at my phone like, nah, bitch, I'm not falling for your dumb shit. I
not
just want to eat
today,
and go home.
bitch. Well, I mean, it's like it's yeah. Look, it is what it is.
Yeah.
People don't have to like it; they don't have to love it. But at the end of the day, everybody has something that's more like case in point. You were talking about Jasmine Crockett. I see a lot of black women online that are very supportive of Jasmine Crockett. I am
Mhm.
supportive of Jasmine Crockett up to a point. In so much is that if I lived in Texas and could vote for her, I would. If I had a choice between her and the other dude, I would very likely pick her. But
Mm.
I also know that Jasmine Crockett has pissed off people who are on the same side of the aisle as her, for a multitude of different reasons that I think a lot of people aren't addressing. But I also recognize that not everybody has to pass my purity test.
Mm.
Because I'll be honest with you, no one can. Even the people who we think would pass my purity test, they're not going to pass it. Because purity tests are
Look,
bullshit. Yeah.
for me, you're either gonna vote for genocide or against genocide.
That's it. Yeah. It's like,
I mean, and from and I'm not saying you're saying this right now,
no,
but
no, 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 no.
I have heard people call that a purity test, and I'm like,
It's
we've
see,
lost the plot. We've lost the plot,
well,
man.
and the thing is, okay, and that's kind of where I do think the whole the idea of purity test is bullshit. I don't like
Mhm.
when it comes to like very like good versus evil arguments. I don't think purity tests are warranted. Like you either you either are good or you are fucking evil.
Mhm.
If you are for genocide, you are evil. If you are for anti-genocide, then you are good. At least in terms of that one view. But
Sure.
like in the case of Jasmine, she has made some votes that make me question. But that's
I'll
another
just
story.
wait till this write up. There's a lot more votes than I even thought before I started writing my notes. I'm like, God damn.
Oh no, I was watching Breaking Points
You-
the other day, and Crystal Ball pointed it out, and I was like,
let me tell you what she's been good at. She's been good at keeping her mouth shut.
yes.
She's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna vote over here. Yep.
Jasmine
Yep. And anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism. Yep. Vote yes. Vote yes. Vote yes. Anyways, let's fight. Fuck you, Trump. And like now it's coming out.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what? It's I was watching the Vanguard. They said something that was very poignant to me. They said that, you know, they said I forget I think it was I forget who it was that said it. Anyway, point is they said that not everybody on a football team is meant to move the chains. And they said Jasmine Crockett is that person. Like they're not meant to move the chains. Like they're basically the person that's supposed to help protect the ball. You know, like not everybody is meant to get the ball down the field. Like there's people that are just simply there to play a different role, but ultimately that role is still important in the great grand scheme of things. Like, and I can't disagree with that. Is what it is. But you know, I but like I said, if I had a choice, yeah, which I don't because I don't live in Texas. If I did and I had the choice, the option to vote in that election, just based on the fact that the other dude is taking Miriam Adelson money and a bunch of other shit, and he talks a good game about being progressive, but he hasn't done anything progressive. And he's always on right-wing podcasts. Dude doesn't pass the smell test for me. So if it was a binary choice, him or her, I'm going to pick her every time, despite the fact that I don't like a lot of what she does. I find some of what she does slick harmful in some aspects, even though I used to be a big fan until once again, I started learning a little bit more about her. But, yeah. That said, you know who I do know a lot about and absolutely, positively still love, regardless. What's yeah.
Or Sarah Pacelli or Supergirl?
No, you know what? I love Gearless Mo.
oh, there you go.
I love Gearless Mo.
Even better. I missed that.
Yeah. See, I was setting you up, y'all. You didn't even know. You didn't even know.
I thought it was a segue. It was just not where I was going.
Just not where you thought. Not where you thought. But no, it says 800 plus and counting, talking about the comic, Heart of the Darkness, which, yes, is still, to my understanding, still going up. So I am 100% here for it. More and more people are flocking to the book, and I could not be happier. But he also said, get them goddamn likes up. I added the goddamn, by the way. I added that. That was me. He didn't say that. I'm putting words in his mouth. But also, when I'm not going, technically, in this case, he's going to be putting words in my mouth because now I got to sing the jingle. Because that is, in fact, a 1999 super chat. And we also got, was this Highlight 915? It says, Ernie, I want to congratulate you on publishing your first comic. We of the Cave are very proud. LOL. Also wanted to ask, what Supergirl comics do you feel are a sleeper? So I never hear anyone talk about Peter David's Supergirl. I liked Peter David's Supergirl. It was kind of like all over the place in some spots, but I was here for it. Outside of Woman of Tomorrow, which I feel like is kind of a safe answer because everyone kind of sleeps on that. I do feel people are sleeping on Sophie Campbell's Supergirl right now. But like, I'm not gonna lie, before that, I wasn't really the biggest Supergirl person. I didn't really start really getting into the character until Peter David. When Peter David was on it. So, and I can't remember how long he was on it, but he was on it for a little bit, I guess. And What else was there? Yeah, I think that's all that really leaps out at me at this precise moment.
Mm.
And then there was something else. Where'd it go? I was looking at somewhere. Oh, and we got one. This is actually from before we were this was actually before we were live, like almost a half hour before we went live. We got Screwface Capone. We got Screwface Capone with the 5. Says I'm live streaming the Game Awards on my channel, so I'll be MIA tonight. Just wanted to say have a great stream and happy belated birthday to Ernie. We appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That, like I said, that's the love right there, man. That's the love.
Well, I should have said that. Hey, happy birthday, everybody. Tell everybody needs to play happy birthday in the chat.
Nah, you ain't gotta do that.
I forgot. I said it the day of.
Oh, well, yeah.
I forgot to tell you all.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was gonna say, yeah, you don't have to say like it you know what it was, because I think someone kind of said something similar to me on the Blerd Cave that I saw a comment that like I didn't wish Carter a happy birthday. I was like, yeah, because I wished it to him at midnight the night like when it or wasn't it midnight? I think it was like 4:00 in the morning on his birthday. And I sent him a game. Like that was like, matter of fact, that's the reason why he and I are playing Absalom so much lately, is because I bought it for him.
People forget there's a real life outside social media.
We're actually like, I am friends with these people outside of the live stream aspect of it. Like, yeah, so if I like that, so I want people to understand, if it seems like I never say something that I should probably say to them when we're like, when y'all can see it, trust me, it probably got said beforehand. That's usually, because matter of fact, case in point, when my birthday came up, Carter called me. And we talked for a few minutes. That was what we did. You know, Robo texted me the day of. And anyone else who wanted to wish me happy birthday, they like the people who wanted to get a hold of me knew how to get a hold of me. In a way that did not involve me being live to get it out there.
That's right.
Like I know some people. That said, what was I gonna say?
Was there indie rec, or do we
Yes, we got
indie
one
rec last week?
No, okay. We didn't do it last week. We're gonna do it this week because I slick had it pulled up and then I lost track of time. As I am wont to do. Oh, I will say real quick, just because I know no one's gonna let me get out of here without saying this. Yes, we did see the main man, Lobo, in the trailer. There you go. That's look. This is Lobo. It's the main man. Right
you can't make Chuds happy for nothing, dude.
You really can't.
For nothing. Like if you, Lobo, man, look, he's still smoking. He's tatted up. He's big, and just be happy.
I love.
I wish you made him. I wish you made him a twink now.
You mean like New 52 Lobo?
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious. Actually, what was it? Carter pointed this out to me in DCKO this week. It's Wonder Woman versus Lobo, and in that issue, at some point, Lobo becomes New 52 Lobo, and there's a joke where I think it's Wonder Girl. She's like, "What in the who in the New 52 is that?" And I was like,
"That's funny."
Like, all right,
that's funny.
Close the book. We're done.
Yeah.
But no, so the other thing that happened, and then I would forgive anyone who was not aware that that this was something that was going on. But some of you are probably familiar with the artist Sarah Pichelli. Well, a few days ago, Sarah Pichelli revealed that she does not make a single penny. I think it was her exact was her exact wording. If I want to remember correctly, is it yeah? She doesn't make a single penny off of Miles Morales. She doesn't get anything from the movies. She doesn't get anything from the games. Let's see here. Let's see. I want to see if I can find the exact. Yeah, here it is, right here. Right here. Boom. Got it. Found it. This is actually from a little excerpt where.
So real quick,
no, go
if
ahead.
you don't mind me just jumping in real fast.
Yes.
For those who are aware,
Mm-hmm.
yes, we know that she has since said that the media blew this out of proportion and that
Right.
she was being funny,
Mhm.
but that does not stop the fact. And just
She,
heading it off. Maybe nobody was going to say that, but
yeah.
it doesn't stop the fact that it's still fucking bullshit, whether she was
Well,
joking or not. You know?
Well, I don't care about the whole penny part of it because I'm pretty sure she gets something. But here's this speaks to a greater issue.
Mhm.
That said, her story is not unlike many others.
Mhm.
Facetious or not, her saying, yeah, but I don't get anything. That's the saddest part of my life. The reality of it is that she probably does get something, but what she gets is such a pittance that it may as well be nothing.
Miles Morales has made Disney, Sony, over $1 billion.
Easy. That is
over
$1
billion fucking dollars.
Look, here. Let's just take here. I want to look something up. I want to look something up real quick. Box Office Mojo, Spider-Verse. Let's do a little. Let's do a little looky look at the numbers. So right here, I have it right in front of me. Worldwide. Let's see here. Into the Spider-Verse made $394.8 million. That's a lot of money. That's not chump change right there. That's not this is not chump change at all. So you go here, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. $690.5 million worldwide. If you just take those two movies and slap them together, that's a little bit over $1 billion right there by itself. Now, let's do
video games.
Yeah, that's it. So here, let's do the what was it? The Spider-Man Miles Morales video game. Okay, here. How much did
$269.8 million profit?
Oh, right there. Right there. Right there. So I mean, this is $1 billion this is $1 billion franchise. This is $1 billion franchise. And I would go as far as say is if they made a live action Miles Morales movie, it would also further extend that $1 billion. Now, yes, what Sarah said about it, being that she doesn't make a penny off of it. Once again, I think she actually does make money off of it. It's just not a lot. Case in point,
it was more the saddest point of her life thing. That was the point she was focusing on. But it was like, right? I don't care. You can laugh at it. It's still fucked up.
Right.
It's still fucked up. It's still wrong. Yeah.
Jim Starlin, I remember saying. Which doesn't know, Jim Starlin's the co-creator of Thanos. He said that Marvel didn't really pay him shit as far as royalties go for the Thanos' inclusion in Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. I think if I remember correctly here, let's see here. Jim Starlin royalties Thanos. Let's see what this is. Says here. Let's see. Jim Starlin was paid more in royalties by DC for their use of KG Beast in Batman v Superman, which, by the way, Most people don't even know that motherfucker's in the movie. A movie in which the character never wore a comic accurate costume or was even called KG Beast than he was for Thanos, Nebula, and Gamora in 5 movies combined. That is something to consider.
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster.
Oh.
Created Superman. Does anybody know? I mean, you can Google it pretty quickly, but does anybody know at the top of their head how much money they sold Superman to DC for?
It was chump change.
Like, if you had to guess, if you just had to like throw like a random number out there, what would it be?
Man. See,
I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed
either, because the thing is, you would expect, at least, if you think about the time frame, you would say at least 1,000. Was like maybe 1,000, 5,000, maybe 8,000. No, it was like $130, which
$130 fucking dollars.
By this, we're talking about 1938. So you think you adjust for inflation, that's like roughly like, was it almost? It's like $2,500. Maybe $2,500, something like that. Here's the thing. They are not the only tragedy in all this, because Siegel and Schuster, they got hoed out of money. They literally lost out on $1 billion franchise, because that's what Superman is. Superman's a $1 billion franchise, is a
100%.
$1 billion intellectual property. It's one of the most recognizable, like, to the point, there are songs about Superman or songs referencing Superman. That's how he's a pop cultural icon.
Global.
Not
there
just
isn't a country on
American.
this earth that doesn't know who Superman is.
Like, I promise you, walk out the door right now and scream Superman at the top of your lungs. There's gonna be, I can only, like, I think even people who don't read comics would know who you're talking about. So I'll take it a step further. There's a documentary, and this is homework. I love how I typed in Bill, and because it's listening to what my microphone is. This is how they get you. This is how they get you. I didn't even have to like type out the rest. It was like it knew where I was going. It was like, oh, he's talking about Siegel and Schuster getting hoed. Oh yeah, he's about to talk about Bill Finger. There is a documentary I actually recommend all of you watch. It is probably one of the saddest fucking stories I've ever watched, unfold in my entire life. But it's called Batman and Bill. It was on Hulu for the longest time. I don't know where it is now, but I saw it some years ago. But Batman and Bill, it was about Bill Finger, and it exposed that Batman did not have a sole creator. He like, for the longest time, go back and watch old Batman movies. Go watch old Batman TV shows. They'll always say, Batman created by Bob Kane. That's all you'll fucking see. I think now it's different because, like, they can go back and change shit now to like get proper credits. But did you know, Robo, that despite the fact that Bill Finger was responsible for the look of Batman as well as the look of all of Batman's most iconic characters that we know today, with the exception of characters that were made, like, obviously, later, but like
Bane shit,
like Bane, shit like that, but like Joker, Mr. Freeze, characters like that, like you can credit Bill for pretty much almost all of that. And did you know Bill never got a single fucking credit ever a day in his life or after until Batman v Superman? Batman
and his family had to sue.
His family had to sue. Matter of fact, Batman v Superman didn't. Batman v Superman was the first movie to actually, or first anything to credit Bill Finger, as being a creator of Batman, not just saying, Bob Kane. So yeah,
I misspoke. I don't think it's Family Suit. I was looking at the Jerry Siegel. So Jerry Siegel,
they sued.
DC had to be sued to offer them pension. But yeah, it was 2015 that Bill Finger would be credited many years after his death.
And I was gonna say, let me see here. When did he pass away? He passed away in 1974. So he died at 59 years old, having never been giving his prop. And I want to mind you, Batman by this point in was what did we say? 1974 was his death. Batman by the 70s was already a pop culture icon.
Oh yeah.
We had Adam West, Burt Ward, Batman by that point.
That's right. That's right.
So I think, and okay, thank you. Tyler Durden just said the thing that I was kind of building up to. Peter David had to turn to GoFundMe twice just to live as long as he did. And I want to mind you, Peter David is a man who literally is responsible for some of the greatest stories ever committed to comic book paper. Think about that. Think about that. Peter David here, and I want to pull up Peter David just real quick because I want to make a point here. I want to make a very strong point. This man wrote Hulk for 12 fucking years. That's how good he was. The man was literally responsible for giving you some of the best Aquaman, Supergirl, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, X-Factor, and not the least of which, Spider-Man 2099.
I was just about to say, I had no idea he created Spider-Man 2099.
Yes.
That's wild.
And here's the thing.
Maestro.
And I find it absolutely positively fucking abominable that Peter David created Spider-Man 2099. We got Spider-Man 2099 in the Spider-Verse movies, and Peter David had to use GoFundMe to get money to pay for the medical care that he needed just to exist. Not to cure him, but to just keep him alive. And
it's a little bit longer, you know?
He was still writing comics up until his death. Think about that, y'all. Think about that. I guarantee you, there are stories right now that you love that Peter David wrote. Promise you. Promise you.
And then you got Len Wein.
Yeah, Len Wein. That's another one. Wolverine.
Len Wein, Wolverine.
And I'm pretty sure
still
he
out
died
there struggling. Struggling. Working for hire. All these contract deals. And I think somebody said it up front.
That's the other thing I was gonna say. You can't just credit him for Wolverine, just Wolverine. Len Wein was responsible. I know a lot of people love to give Chris Claremont the nod for making X-Men what it was, but here's the thing: Len Wein was the one who gave you that giant size. Giant size was not that was Len. That was Len. Crazy. It's crazy.
And this is what capitalism does. Capitalism will tell you,
yep,
sorry for you. You should have negotiated better. that's what somebody in the chat was talking about earlier. Should have negotiated better, as if, as an artist, a comic book artist at that, you have leverage to be able to go, no, I'm not going to do that. To be able to go, unless you just happen to be in the right spot in the right time, like that fucking piece of shit Deadpool dude who's always crying on
Rob
the internet.
Liefeld. Yeah,
Rob Liefeld. Like, unless you're in the right spot, you can't. You got to eat. And that's the problem with capitalism. Is like, Why didn't you negotiate? Oh, because I'll die without food. That's why I didn't negotiate. Because if I said no, there's 3 other people who also need to eat that will sign that contract. And they know that. That's exploitation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and might I add, stuff like this is still happening to this very day because Robert Kirkman caught a lot of, I don't want to say strays because they were bullets that had his name on it because he had screwed over people not once but twice in regards to creator credits, in regards to Invincible and Walking Dead. So, but yeah, Young Justice, that's another one. That was Peter David was on that. Lin Wein, yes, was creator of Swamp Thing, co-creator of Swamp Thing at the very least. And he was the co-creator. Lin Wein is actually not Chris Claremont. Lin Wein is the co-creator of Colossus and Storm and Nightcrawler. A lot of the characters that we fucking love, he helped create.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, and they always, okay, first, let's keep it a buck. A lot of industries do this. Comics are not unique in this regard. Wrestling does something very similar. They don't have employees, they have contractors. That's how they get around giving them fair wages and giving them
health insurance.
Yeah, not giving them health insurance, shit like that. And also making them have to rely on like merchandise and shit like that. That's how they get you. That's how they get your ass. And comics is kind of the same way. It's not that much different. And there's a lot of, look, many a great creator has been hoed by the comics industry. If we're really keeping it a buck, there are so many comics pros from yesteryear all the way up to today who did not get a fair shake, who should be millionaires. Like you would think are millionaires. And it's not to say there aren't any that are millionaires. There are some comic creators, artists, writers who did find a way to hit it big. But those people, those are the bug. They are not the feature. They are not supposed to happen. Brian, I want to look something up just because I'm curious. Brian Michael Bendis net worth. I want to see what this man's net worth is. Brian Michael Bendis is worth $4 million. He's worth $4 million. Sounds like a lot of money. In the great grand scheme of things, it is a lot for someone who is a comic book person. I would also let me cancel.
But that right there, that's what people, they do that. They do this. Some people make the same mistake with the NFL.
Yeah.
Don't tell me how much they make. Tell me what percentage of the value of their work do they make? You know what I mean? Like people out there like, oh, I'm not going to feel bad for a Super Bowl. That's because you're a dumb fuck who has been fooled by capitalism and you think it's okay for somebody to go make $10 billion and I give them what amounts to 20 cents, you know what I mean, in normal people money. And then we go, they should be happy. Right. They should be happy that they make $20 million a year. I would love to make $20 million a year. That's not the point, you idiot. Right. It's about how much money do they bring in with their bodies.
Yeah.
And what percentage of that money do they get to see?
I also want to point out, and this is kind of funny to me. I actually looked up, I was like, oh, Brian Michael Bendis. Okay, yeah, all right, $4 million. Alan Moore, in the millions, but less so. We're talking about once you get in the millions, it's not much of a difference. I mean, there's a little bit of a gap, but his is $1 million. Frank Miller's, I actually was shocked by Frank Miller, but actually less so when I thought about
$1 million is surprising. $1 million is not a lot of money.
It's not a lot. No, because here's the thing. Okay, let me keep it a buck with y'all.
Now when it comes to world famous fucking creators,
No, especially you fucking made especially when your creations have been made into movies and TV shows. Fuck no.
Right.
But I did find it funny. Frank Miller's was like $25 million. But once again, he kind of has a little bit more saturation than Alan Moore, just by virtue of how he wasn't just in comics, he was also in Hollywood doing shit too. So that's another story.
Right.
He fucking made a movie, for Christ's sakes. But to take it a step further, what I find funny about that is that when you have $1 million, a lot of people say, "Oh man, he's worth $1 million. Business is worth $4 million." They're millionaires. First off, let me disabuse you of that. They are thousandaires. You are thousand. If you have $1 million, you are a thousandaire. You're not really in my. I mean, maybe you are to somebody else, but in my eyes, you're not a millionaire till you got at least 9 million is the lowest I would go. 9 million is the lowest I go. You're not a millionaire till you got at least 10. You got to be double-digit millions for me. Because here's the thing: you could be a millionaire, but you only got like $1 million. Something fucked up happens, and now you only got like $500,000. You ain't a millionaire no more, baby. You could be taken down. You could be taken down like that. Like one fucked up medical situation. All right, okay, let's pretend. Blerd Without Fear is a millionaire, but I only have $1 million. I find out I have some kind of rare ass fucking form of cancer that can only be cured with like the latest and greatest technology that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. Well, guess what? I am no longer a millionaire. One thing took all that away. That's why I say, like, don't come talking to me about being a millionaire till you got at least like 10. You have 10. Exactly. And Bone Brew just said right here, net worth is not liquid income. And that's and I think that's what people need to start paying more attention to when they start wanting to like look into people's like net worth. It's like, because I look at this, I mean, I agree. I think that $1 million is low for Alan Moore. I think he should have way more. I think. You know what? Here, I want to see something. What about Grant Morrison? What kind of money Grant Morrison sitting on? Grant Morrison. Can we find out his? Nah. Look. Grant good. They said I ain't telling nobody. Grant Morrison said, "Loose lips sink ships." Is basically he said. That's what they said. They said, "Nah,
don't worry about it." How about that?
Look, Grant like.
Why it don't come up with nothing? Is that why?
No, there's nothing. It says there's no disclosure. No disclosure. Honestly, I am not mad at them. I am not mad at them for not wanting to have their business out there because but once
I'm
again,
surprised that there's some website didn't just make it up.
Oh, give it time. Give it time.
When people start talking about money, I like to throw this one. I don't know if I've thrown this one out here. I know I've said it on Left Face, but if Elon Musk, had a devastating loss, and he lost 99% of his net worth.
Oh, brother.
99% of his net worth. Do you know how much money he would be worth after that loss?
He'd still
$3 billion.
Yeah, he would be. He would still be a billionaire. And
if he lost 99% of the, he would be only worth $3 billion. And people fucking simp for this dude. He works hard for that money. Fuck you,
right,
man.
And here's the thing: look, he works so hard that the only reason he has that money is because of all those subsidies that he was given. Which, by the way, he should not have been eligible for. And basically, he's rich because of American taxpayers, and probably taxpayers in other countries as well, but specifically here. Yeah. So fuck that dude. I don't know.
You know what's funny? People talk about like how much money they would to be set. Like if Ernie had $50 million, Ernie would be retired. I have way less than $50 million. You don't need that much money.
I mean, honestly, if I had $1 million, y'all would never hear from my black ass again.
Yep.
I mean, see, here's the thing though. I wouldn't be trying to go around calling myself a millionaire though. Like, see, I would still be walking around like wearing dusty ass shoes and going to Walmart wearing jogging pants and like a wife beater and a flannel shirt and a baseball cap. Y'all would think I was destitute if y'all saw me out in these streets. If I had at minimum $1 million.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty
no.
comfortable right now, and I'm not gonna be tacky and talk money, but I just did a quick calculator. From now until the day I die, I will probably have earned somewhere around $3
Mhm.
million, right? Over the next how you know what I mean? I just picked a far number out there. $3 million. That means
Easy.
and that's me not working a day in my life. That's the yeah, if you give me $3.2 million, I will
Yeah.
that'll put me out to when I'm about to die. You don't need 50 million, $20 million. You just gotta like,
You really don't.
yeah.
You really don't. Like m- we have been tricked. We have been tricked into thinking that we need like ridiculous sums of money in order to
that
obtain comfort. And you really
that's
don't.
it.
Like insane wealth is not necessary. Like, and
Mhm.
that was another. Yeah, you want to talk about insane wealth? That's another reason why I don't. I believe you have to have more than $1 million to be considered a millionaire because you got to pay taxes.
Of course, yeah.
And if all you have is $1 million, by the time you pay taxes, you're probably not gonna have $1 million anymore. Just keeping it a buck. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
would be
Yeah. Yeah.
sub-$1 million. You'd be like I
Mhm.
said, you're a thousandaire. You're a thousandaire, and there's nothing wrong with being a thousandaire. I actually, me personally, let me fuck around and be a thousandaire. I don't need $1 million. Like I used to be that guy, like, man, I wish I had $1 million. Man, if I had $1 million. Look, honestly, if I had 500,000, y'all really would never hear from my black ass again. $500,000, man. Look, I would get me a nice house, nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Just a little some. Yeah, it wouldn't be no McMansion or nothing like that. But I would have a really nice fucking house. I had a
Would
really
you
nice
stay in
fucking
Memphis?
house. You know what? Because I love Memphis so much, I would stay. I wouldn't
Yeah.
leave. I wouldn't leave. I would. I tell you what, I might live like not. Like I wouldn't be one of those people who like, ooh, I'm moving to Collierville. No, I would just find like a really nice place, kind of like somewhere in Memphis, but like kind of off to
Mhm.
the side or some shit, or whatever, and just live my life.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, man, look. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm 100 air. I'm 100 air right now. 100 air. 100 air, 100%. But no, to take it a little bit further though, I saw someone bring up the Paramount, the whole Paramount Netflix Warner Brothers debacle. I 100% agree that it's bad. It's not good. Honestly, I don't think either of them should. I don't. Okay, first off, no one should have it. No one should have it. No one should be able to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. That is way too much shit.
They should have broke it up. They should have done the opposite.
Right. See what I
Rip
would
that
have
shit up.
done? Oh no. See, honestly, for me, I feel the same way about fucking Disney. No one should be able to
Mm.
buy Disney. No one
No,
should be able to
it's
fucking
too
buy
much.
Disney.
That's
It's
too
too much
much.
shit.
Yeah.
No one should, and honestly, no one should be able to buy Sony. No one should be able to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. No one should be able to buy Paramount. I don't think any of these companies need to be buying each other because you are creating a problem. Netflix, it's for me on the Netflix side of it, it's more of a okay, y'all doing too much. That's how I feel about the Netflix side of it. But Paramount is a whole other beast.
Mhm.
Because someone tried to be like, well, technically neither one of us should have it. I don't think anyone's any worse than the other. Bullshit.
Mhm.
No, one is
Mhm.
worse than the other. Because here's what you need to be paying attention to. Listen to what Donald Trump said when he found out Netflix was trying to buy Warner Brothers Discovery and they won the bidding war. What did he say?
Mm.
He said he didn't like it. He said, we might have to step in and do something about that. What happened within
Mm.
24 hours?
Mm.
Paramount, a company that is in Donald Trump's back pocket. Direct line to the president of the United States of these here Americas. Suddenly,
Yep.
Donald Trump is perfectly fine with the idea of Paramount. Why, mind you, would he be okay with that? Because if Paramount were to buy Warner Brothers Discovery, that would not just be movie studios. They're trying to obfuscate. They're trying to misdirect you. They keep talking about, oh, if we got Warner Brothers, if Paramount, we got Warner Brothers Discovery, we would be making, we'd be releasing 30 movies a year. Oh, there'd be entertainment for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is Donald Trump will now have access to, what is it, CNN? Is it CNN or I think it's CNN. I think it's CNN that he would have access to.
For Paramount?
Yeah, but if Paramount got their hands on Warner Bros., like he would have access to a fucking media conglomerate. Isn't fucking insane. It's fucking insane. That means he would have an actual fucking propaganda arm other than Fox News. And the thing is, it would be, why would he want that? Well, wait. He already has Fox News. He doesn't need CNN. Well, guess what? Fox News claps back at Trump every now and again. Newsmax.
He wants a true social version of it. He wants to want it. He doesn't want a buddy in it. He wants it for himself. That's what this whole presidency has been about, the enriching himself.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it's always been. Even before, what was it? Remember how they said, you have to divest yourself from your companies? He never fucking did. People are like, oh, I mean, he gave it to Ivanka. And that's his fucking kid. So any money she goes off and makes, like, remember how they were getting pissy about the whole Hunter Biden thing? Oh, Hunter Biden used his name to get a job and make money and make millions. Oh my God, it's so terrible. But then these motherfuckers are looking at Ivanka and Don Jr. and all them. What are they doing? They are literally doing paid to play with foreign fucking countries, cutting deals, backroom deals, scooping up all kinds of bread to do what? To put it in Donald's pockets. And why are they doing this? Because, wait a minute. Because I can tell you what happened. Every fucking deal that was made. All right, well, if you do this, man, Trump's going to take care of you.
I got you.
Yeah, man, don't worry about that, man. Look, y'all remember that was the beginning of The Godfather? Where Corleone, he's sitting there in the chair, people are coming in and talking to him. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding, and you ask me these things. Give me $200 million. And I take care of your problem for you. Come here. Let me give you. That's basically what the fuck he's doing, because that's what he wants to be. Donald Trump wants to fucking be a mobster so bad that he runs his fucking presidency like one.
Right.
This is like,
exactly right.
People need to wake the fuck up.
By the way, we don't have to go down this rabbit hole, but in case you guys were not mad enough, just in case, like if you guys are sitting here and go, it could be worse. There's a viral video that went around.
Oh shit!
Of a woman who works at some pretzel place, Annie's or some shit like that, and some Somali customers come up. Now the video starts with them yelling at each other, so don't know what started it. Don't really give a shit. But the pretzel lady starts screaming out the N-word at them.
Oh yeah.
The middle finger, all this shit. 50K, nothing. The Cinnabon races, that's what it is.
That's what, yeah, Cinnabon, that's what it was.
The Somali goes and starts, the Somali girls go and start a deal for their legal fund. Last time I checked, it was like 14,000. Literally, the racist lady who was overtly racist. Now, it's not even like the kind of racist where we know what you were doing, bitch. Right. No, I'm just gonna scream the N-word and call you Somali disgusting trash and blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Over 100. Last time I looked last night was $140,000.
Yep.
$140 something thousand last night. I'm telling you right now, I gotta admit, usually you see this type of shit, and I'm like, that figures. That's the world we live in. That shit made me so fucking angry. Like I've never wanted to hear that somebody got shot in the neck so badly. Just seize up and hold your pen.
Man, look,
Play the drums.
See her hit that Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
How's that not become a dance again? How's no one? Had that not become the latest dance craze? I have no idea. Yeah. Watch me see that. Watch me roll. Watch me hit that Charlie Kirk Superman.
Charlie Kirk.
You. I'm surprised no one's done that. Like I said, yeah, I can do it now. I got the plaque now, so they can't take the plaque away.
Oh yeah.
They can take the plaque away, so
take it back.
I can do that.
Yeah. Shit, they can shut your channel down. Still got the plaque.
Yeah, I still got the plaque. Actually, it's funny that you it's funny that you say that, because that actually was a thing that I saw some people talking about. I don't know if you caught wind of this, but
What's that?
Moist Critical was talking about this, about how because word has gotten out that Google uses AI to dictate
Oh yeah, I saw you write about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they handle channel bans, they suspensions, things of that nature. And some people's channels have actually been deleted because of AI. Like the AI went super hard in the paint on certain types of channels. And it's kind of why some people used to always wonder why I was always so adamant about making sure that I am in the videos that that I make. And it's kind of not for that exact reason, but because I always wanted people to know there's an actual person behind these opinions. That there's an actual person who is talking to you, not just some random disembodied voice. And now a lot of those channels that are disembodied voices, a lot of them are gone. And I was even watching another video. I don't know if you're familiar with what's her name? Swell. She's a content creator. She usually does like IRL, not IRL, but like she goes conventions and shit, rates conventions and sporting events, things of that nature. Cool chick. But she made a video that was talking about. She was actually more specifically talking about AI, but she kind of did a thing that was a very you thing. I feel like it's something you would have done, and I think you would have done it well. She went on a tirade about AI and its usage and how people are using it and how it's terrible for the environment, terrible for this, that, and third. And then this video was I think 30-something minutes long, but towards the 20-something minute mark, she realized she didn't talk about the thing that she actually really wanted to talk about. So she came back.
Oh yeah, that's
with
me.
Another
That's me all
video.
day.
There's a point where it's like a jump cut from being this super duper ultra clean camera and production value to some shit that looked like she filmed on her fucking phone. And she was like, oh, by the way, she was like, and another thing. This is actually what I wanted to talk about in the video. She started talking about the whole YouTube using AI to dictate channel strikes and channel bans and shit. And I knew that they did use an automated system, but I didn't realize they relied on it so heavily. And to be fair, I talk about this in more detail in the video that's going to come out where I talk more about this situation. I am 100% positive that the reason that they kept me ineligible for getting my plaque, I 100,000,000% think it had to do with AI. Because when I sent in my message to talk to them about it, and I said this in my post the other day, the energy that they were responding with me to was almost more like a, ooh.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, let me go in the back and check. And then you go in the back and there's it's just them going
It's oh, getting it there. I know we sent it. Well, you know what? I'll just send you another one. Don't worry about it.
It was wild. It was wild. And also, and at the same time, I felt like I was talking to AI even then. And honestly, most of the time you are, if you're a YouTuber, you're talking to someone from YouTube, you're trying to contact the fucking customer service, whatever the fuck. And I actually talk about this in my video too. You're talking to AI, just FYI. You're not talking to a person. You're talking to artificial intelligence. I promise you.
Go figure.
And because I even told somebody, I said, I actually, next time I do this shit, I'm actually gonna try it. I'm gonna listen to what the AI has to say, and I'm gonna say, give me the recipe for some hot water cornbread, and they're and I promise you, it's gonna be no problem. and then start giving me the recipe to hot water cornbread. It's crazy. Give me your recipe for Laffy Taffy. Give me an easy to make recipe for Laffy Taffy that uses only like 6 ingredients. Hey, Smoke One Kenobi knows what I'm talking about. Like, if you've ever worked at GameStop, you've probably done this before. Because I used to do this shit. Like, I would know the game ain't there. I'd be like, this motherfucker ain't gonna leave until I go look in the back. Yeah, you know what? We did get a shipment today. Let me go back there and look. And then my going back there and look would be me just going to the back, stepping just out of view of where you can kind of see through the little window on the door, leaning against the wall and just doing this.
Just waiting. How long do I have to stand here before it's believable?
or when I had my, we'd have switches, and I had the 3DS. I'd whip out my 3DS and be like, yeah, let me do a few Pokemon battles real quick. And
man, I looked everywhere. Did you see how long I was back there? That's how you know how much I looked.
So we had about 30 boxes back there. I went back there and looked. I couldn't find it.
Only because it's you though. Like if it wasn't you, I wouldn't have done all that.
wait, Elite like, yep. I'm telling you, if you ever worked at GameStop, I promise you did that shit. What's going on, y'all? I see we got a lot of new people coming in. Good Lord. Oh, that's the other thing. I don't know if you saw. I was on my Fire Stick. I got a new Fire Stick. I got the Fire Stick 4K Max 2 or whatever because my old Fire Stick shit the bed the other day.
Okay.
Motherfucker was asking me if I wanted to make AI art when it went like when the Fire Stick it'll go to like a screensaver. Kind of like a Windows desktop, like welcome screen or some bullshit.
Right.
And it was like, it was asking me like, hey, you want to try some AI art? And I was like, no.
No.
How do I cut this off? how do I cut this AI bullshit off? Like that was my first question. But yeah, neither here nor there. Here's what I got. I think that man, I think we had a pretty good ass fucking show. Though I'm biased because I was here. I'm doing the thing, so clearly I'm gonna think we had a good show.
Look, our show is always good, and if you're here, you already know that. You know
of course,
you already know that.
Of course,
no gimmicks.
No gimmicks, man.
All talk.
We
every day.
And you know what? There's no telling what the fuck we're gonna talk about because I feel like honestly, whatever the topic is, it's always just a suggestion because we're gonna talk about whatever the fuck we want to by the time it's all said and done. Like I'm 100%. Not gonna lie, I always feel bad. I always feel bad about that shit because I'm always like,
we did good today. We were on the thumbnail most of the time.
Well, you know what? I actually had more shit. I actually went and found some videos, but we might save those for next week. Next week. We're gonna have we'll because Tyro Magnus had some words, and I tell you what, I'll give you the bullet points. So he had so Tyro made 5 points in the video. I kind of skipped ahead, but you can basically I can summarize it as
it's woke.
And there you go. That's basically what he said. That's basically what he said. And everybody else said the same thing. I even looked at a Grace Randolph video, something that I would never normally do. That said, I think we're gonna take a look at our indie recommendation because we got an indie rec that I have pulled up that's ready to rock. Elite put a lot of time and energy into this, so we're gonna show it. I meant to show it last week, but once again, brain fart. And
I was tired. I didn't forget.
I
was like, man, I'm so glad he forgot. I think he might have forgot because I'm trying to go to sleep.
It was a little bit of both. It was actually a little bit of both. I forgot. I also knew we needed to get the fuck out of Dodge so you could actually get some rest. Because you had been kind of hoofing it that day. And also I needed to get back on my art because I've kind of found that if I when I'm drawing this comic that I'm working on, if I go hard in the paint for a few days and then take a breather, like I basically take a week on and a week off, that actually works better for my shit. Like I can do like, ooh man, I'm gonna just draw a whole bunch of shit for 2 or 3 days and then take like 2 or 3 days off. It's I actually like doing it that way. It's healthier for me. But anyway, we have the indie game, the Elite X1 indie recommendation of the week. Oh wait, here I should probably also like not have it.
Fam, it's the Elite X1 with this week's indie game recommendation.
I like it already.
Keyboard by Sabaka Studio throws you into a galactic prison planet where your only chance at freedom is fighting your way through rooms of vicious inmates. Your only tools are your fists, your special abilities, whatever weapons you take, and any cybernetic implants you can bolt onto yourself. It's loud, grimy, and all about high-impact, close-quarters combat. Mechanically, this thing runs on a hybrid of brawler fundamentals and roguelike progression. Every run builds your character through modular cybernetics, arms, legs, and cores, each adding specific stat shifts and ability modifiers. Swapping arm, and you're not just changing damage, you're altering attack arcs, charge speeds, stagger potential. Change your legs, and suddenly your dash distance, invincibility frames, or aerial options shift. It's basically a full body kit system disguised as character upgrades.
I love it.
The brawling itself leans into weighty timing, light heavy chains, dodge cancel windows, directional parries, stamina management. Enemies have stagger thresholds, armor stakes, and attack telegraphs that actually reward reading patterns instead of button mashing. When you get into a flow, dodging through a heavy swing, breaking guards with a charged hit, then launching a cyber-powered finisher, it feels legitimately tight. There's range combat too, but it's secondary and usually more situational rather than feeling core. Most of the time, you're encouraged to get in close and break things. Each area is procedurally structured, room layouts, enemy spawns, loot nodes, and implant drops shuffle per run. You get currency to upgrade between stages, but death resets everything except long-term unlocks. So it follows a classic roguelike, die, upgrade, and repeat loop. All taken in, if you're into mechanical depth, build crafting, and meaty impact-driven melee, Keyboard delivers. It's a rough, violent sandbox of cyberlim experimentation that rewards precision and aggression. Not perfect, not polished to a shine, but absolutely satisfying when you're in the thick of a fight and your machine unit bruiser finally clicks. And if you're looking for bloody, gory brawling and roguelike progression, similar to Hades, you'll get it all in spades with this Keyboard. Out now on PC and major consoles.
Oh, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Actually, Elite put me on game about something. I thought I knew my Warhammer. I did not realize Warhammer had a racing game.
Oh wow!
They have a racing game I'm going to check out once I can get this Absalom monkey off my back.
If you like it, you gotta get the wheel. Gotta get the wheel.
You know,
and they get the monitors that act like windshields.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, I got you just have it wrap around, be like, okay, I got my windows here, got my windshield here. But then I gotta get the monitors so I can be like,
gotta look over the back. And you gotta get the cage that like tilts to the side.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing all that. Yeah, okay, so that's the thing. So it's funny you say that, Elite. So Carter and I beat Absalom yesterday. Or no, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. I don't want to unpause this because I'm literally on the sun. You can probably tell, like, looking at anyone who's played the game, you can probably tell. But right over here, or wherever my finger is right there, on the pause thing. That is the where's the
It's on pause. It's on pause.
Yeah, it's on pause. Yeah. I accidentally unpaused it. But yeah, I'm literally fighting the Sun King for the second time now. I found me a nasty little build with a Galandra where I'm getting 10% damage and movement speed buff every time I kill an enemy, and it stacks. And I got I think I got 10% burn on strike. And I think that 10% cumulative buff, I think it's been stacking with the burn. So sometimes I don't even have to hit anybody and they die. Like the dot from the fire has been killing them in a lot of oh yeah, no, the Sun King ain't no joke. He's a whole problem. He's a whole problem. Carter and I barely beat him the first time. So but yeah.
Antifa to Infinite, that's okay. You can click subscribe and you can share the link. That's good enough.
I would also say, here, okay, so I'm gonna tell everybody, because I don't ever want anyone to think that they have to like give me money. I'm not asking for that. Here's the thing. Yes. Here are 4 free things you can do on every video that are worth way more to me. Like Robo said, hit that subscribe button. That's 1. Also, tap the notification bell and click all notifications. That's 2, because those are 2 separate actions. 2 separate actions. Hit the like button. That's another one. If you're watching this on mobile, I think you can use the hype feature. That's free as well. Oh, 5. We're going to say a 5th one. This is bonus one. Share the video. All those things are honestly worth infinitely more to me than you giving me money. And I'm not saying it to be like sarcastic. I'm being dead ass when I say it. So don't ever feel like just because you're strapped for cash or whatever. You don't ever feel like the value of your presence is any lesser for it.
Because I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
We have anywhere from 100 to 200 people that watch.
Yes.
Getting it to get more than that, donating money is not going to get us to get above that.
No.
I always appreciate it.
Yeah.
A lot.
I appreciate it as well.
Right. But sharing is how we're going to grow.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And you know what I need to do? I actually need to be better about this. I'm usually just so like in the groove when we're doing this that I don't ever think to like do the whole, hey, don't forget, hit the button. Yeah, dude. I always forget to do that shit because I'm in the moment. But
sometimes you forget on your video. I'm like, you didn't do it.
I always forget. Right. I fucking always. I forgot on the one I just sent you, and I know because I didn't do it on the one before that I did. Or the one before that, because I recorded 4 videos. Yeah, I recorded 4 videos Wednesday. I recorded a short and 3 separate standard videos, and I didn't do it for any of them. I'm bad. I promise you I'm bad. But please know that all those other things we were talking about, the subscribing, the making sure you're getting notifications, the liking the video, using the hype button, and sharing the video, I care way more about those 5 things than I do about the money. So, honestly, you don't ever have to give me a fucking dime. Just make sure that you do all that other shit, because doing that ensures that other people might come along and do the same. So, like I said, I love the money. Don't get me wrong. I love money. I'm money motivated, cash orientated. But I also love growth and more people joining in on the community. That said, to my fellow 100-airs out here, what? And we out here all day, every day. West side, left side.
There it is.
Left side is the best side.
Oh, now we're the woke death row.
Oh man, woke death row records, baby. Oh, woke death row, baby. But yeah. That said, we are also, I'm gonna say too, because I saw somebody bring it up, if you go watch any of my videos, if you think they're spoilery, it's okay, you don't have to watch them. I've been doing this long enough, I don't ever feel I have to say anything about spoilers, because if I'm talking about the book, especially if I'm talking for 20 or 30 minutes, it's probably safe to say I'm talking about spoilers. I think people know that about me by
True.
now, usually. Honestly, pretty much most of the most popular comic book channels, they don't avoid spoilers, so I don't either. My videos.
Does that mean people don't want that?
Well, no, I'm gonna tell you why I'm that way. It's not because it's what popular channels do. It's because my videos are not a supplement for you not reading comics. My videos are for people who did read them or don't care about spoilers. Two things can be true at once. But if you are someone who uses my videos as a way to kind of skirt around going out and buying comics, you're going to be spoiled. So just be prepared for that. Be prepared. That said, we got what we got right here. Bam. What's this? Power saving mode. Good lord. We have got La Chillin' here. Let's see. They said fell off for a minute due to life doing its thing, but always supporting your hustle and genuine spirit. Keep it up, pimpin'. Hey, I appreciate that. And you know what? I also am a huge fan of the nomenclature pimpin' because I use it a lot too. A lot of people who know me have probably been called pimpin' at some point or another if I fuck with them heavy. So I appreciate that's love right there. And I hope that life is not lifing too hard right now. Because I've been there, done that, not fun. Fuck all that. What else was I gonna say? Do we have? Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're good. Robo, you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Go follow me on Substack. The link will be in the description.
There you go. Get that in there.
I'm going to talk about Jasmine Crockett. It might make some people upset, but y'all have to get over it.
Y'all, they'd be all right.
Or just yell at me. One of the two.
Oh, you know what you could do? Because they got comments on Substack, right?
Yeah, but I know the trolls are going to find it eventually. So my comments are locked behind $4 a month.
Well, you know what you do? You pay $4, you can yell at Robo all you want.
There it is. There it is. Shit, you don't even have to like it. Just give me $4 and just boom, just start topping away.
Look, honestly, I'm the same way. That's why I like when people super chat and try and say something really like hateful to me, like in the super chat. I'm like, joke's on you. You just paid to play. So,
That's right. That's right.
Who's the bigger idiot? The guy who read a super chat where someone paid him $10 to talk shit to him? Or the person who paid $10 to talk shit to me? Do that. Anyway, we out of here. Let's get the fuck on up out. Robo and I will be back for episode 100. We'll figure out what the hell we're going to talk about when we get there. And
you gotta give away something.
You know what? Maybe. I'm
sure I got something here.
I have an idea about something I want to give away, but let's see what my bread is looking like next week. We'll see what my bread's looking like. My bread.
If I'm giving away anything, it's gonna be something I already have.
Oh,
you get it regifted. This Puerto Rico trip broke me. Literally.
I believe you. My pockets started crying just when you said it. But no, just remember, everyone, keep it lighthearted, man. You know, look, life is kicking our ass lately these days. It's kicking my ass, but I assume it's kicking everybody else's too. So I just want to encourage people to not take everything so seriously, but make sure you take the things you need to take seriously as humanly possible. And every now and again, you know what you should do? If you ever feel like life is just really putting its foot up your ass, just always remember, at least you ain't hitting that Charlie Kirk. Bow! Also, don't forget, because, I ain't forgot. Disney, what you out here doing, the moves you making right now with this AI.
We coming for you, nigga!